my mom was trying to. Nobody was messing with the girls or nothing, but she was so on that. Like, I'm going to the police. If I even think I'm gonna let her attitude toward that shit.
And that's great, but that situation never arose for her to be told
to be quiet about it. And I still would have to read. I would have to do some research on my own because Precious says the same thing. What? She tells me about that, and I was telling Precious, I was like, "Is that all the way around the board, or if this is a particular congregation how they run their business, man? Well, everybody's different on how they run their business."
Now, I'm about to, you ain't let me
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We live too. We live. I mean, just keep going. I'm just telling you.
So, man, this is the 2022 wrap up, man. The recap, man. We're going to go over a bunch of different things that happened throughout the year. We're going to talk about a little bit of goals. I ain't got no notes today, man.
No, from the dome?
No pen, no pad, just dash.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Whoa.
No pen, no pad, just dash, man. So, first of all, let's start off with some of our goals for 2023, man. Let's go around the
Hold
room.
on. Go ahead, but before we do that, let me get this.
All right. Well, yeah, so we're going to talk about our goals today. We're going to talk about some of the things that happened. One of the things I want to talk about, which Micah never wants to talk about, which is the Tory Lanez incident. We're going to talk about that because now we have because we actually have a...
Because I read up on everything of it. I'd like to know about the shit before I talk about it.
All right, so...
I'm an expert now.
Let's start there. Let's start there. So the Tory Lanez incident is where he literally was with... the Kardashian little sisters and all of them at a pool party. They leave the pool party after drinking, smoking, doing drugs all night. Regular real nigga activities are happening, right?
Right.
They leave from there. They're inside a car. An argument happens. And then in that midst, Meg Thee Stallion was shot in the foot. Do we all agree that she was shot?
Yeah.
Okay. So the police pull up. She's fearful for her life. I mean, they're in California. This is in the height of black people being shot multiple times. This is a trending topic. She's fearful for her life. She's fearful of everybody there. She goes and get examined. They found bullet fragments inside her foot. Tory Lanez is processed as the shooter, and then he is eventually convicted of shooting her in the foot. He's waiting to be sentenced. What is your take on the Tory Lanez?
It should have never went that far.
Who cares?
But it's Tory Lanez's fault that it did go that far. Once you do something in that capacity, and you don't start trying to defend yourself in public media. You wrong, man. If y'all too drunk that night, we all had drunk nights before where people did stupid shit, man.
Last night.
You know what I'm saying? So Megan Thee Stallion, when they got pulled over, it wasn't that she wasn't scared or nothing that Black Lives Matter. That's just some bullshit. She didn't want to tell on them, snitch on them because of this. Okay, my foot is bleeding. I'm okay though. You know, we gonna talk about this and mix it up. And what Tory Lanez didn't do, he started letting the media get to him. And start talking shit in the media, making her look like she's lying about the whole ordeal. Just stupidity. Instead of just, like, motherfuckers get domestic violence here every day. They beat the shit out of women. Felonious assault against them. Why can you be a successful rapper and got a lot of money, but these niggas ain't got shit here and they can finesse themselves out of any kind of domestic violence they want to because it's the way you handle yourself after the fact. If you're going to be down there stupid cussing this bitch out.
Ray Rice, for example.
You're not going to get out, man. Ray Rice. He finessed that shit with his wife, and that shit went the fucking way away, man.
Yeah.
So if Tory Lanez would have owned up to what he did, not to the people, the public, but to her.
Yes.
Personally.
I agree.
And humbled himself.
I agree.
She was trying to take care of him from the start, but
I don't agree with you often, but I agree with you.
Okay, but it's his fault, man, that he didn't. Now he's so arrogant. He's facing fucking what, 20 years?
Yeah.
For this bullet that ricocheted and hit her in the foot. Come on, man. He don't deserve no 20 years for doing that. Now
he was twerking like the week afterwards.
But it's the way he handled it after, man. And then the people that he had talking to her,
I got a couple black ones,
before that even happened, protection orders and everything, I'm at your door, man. My bad. Let's go
Say
sit
less.
and talk about
Yeah.
this and see what we can make happen, man.
Yeah, you give me.
What's your
24,
take on it?
Got you.
I
All right.
ain't never been that drunk. I've been pissy, throw up, but I ain't never been that drunk where I don't recognize that I'm doing some shit.
Especially pulling a gun.
Yeah, it just ain't never happened, and it never will. I promise you that. But as far as like, I agree with Jim. He didn't handle it right. Even if you did make that mistake, well, it wasn't a mistake, but you made that move.
Impulse thing at that
You
time.
made that move. Now you got to correct it. And I think the reason why he felt the need to talk to the media was insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
He just
Insecure.
You know what I mean? Like, he worried about what his head was going on with his head, and he worried about what people got. Man, who worried about what people got to say about you?
Right.
That's pretty much it. He had to save face
Right.
instead of saving a relationship.
Instead
Well,
of the
what's
stable
what's
relationship.
what's really important though?
991
I'm saying,
0025 to go live.
but what's important? Like Tory Lanez, like what do we got business with Tory Lanez for?
No, we're just doing like a recap of prominent things that happened this year.
I'm just saying, like to me, I think we got bigger fish to fry, man. It's more important shit. Like, man, cook up some real shit.
Shout out
bro.
to
937-991-0025.
to go live.
We want to get predictions about the year 2023,
So
bro.
bigger fish to fry. I would be remiss to not give my cousin a shout out, man. Locked
Yeah.
and loaded fish and potatoes, man. At literally fish to fry. Some of the best fish you will have in your life. Literally, man. Go down there and get the going nuts. Is my
Where's this?
it's at Ruts. Not at the drive-through, at Ruts Eatery.
Sounds good. I ain't gonna
Go down
even
there,
lie.
man. Get the go nuts, man. It's my favorite signature dish.
What kind of fish?
Chris Lock. Walleye.
Walleye?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. But
Man, what was the most devastating thing, man, that happened in 2022 to you,
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden?
Joe Biden was the worst thing that happened this year. And this coming from a person who actually voted for Joe Biden, right? You know what I mean? To me, I was on the side of thinking that the economy would sustain itself based off what Trump had already did, right? I thought like, okay, it's going to continue to roll, and then at least we got somebody up there that's not going to make the people have discourse between each other. I thought he gonna be like the bridge. He wasn't. He was just literally like, okay, and kept running with his own agenda, which to me, man, one day I was sitting there in the gallery, shout out to Teleferro Sebastian. I'm there, and I was like, they got this 90-year-old man, I don't know how old he is, 90-year-old man on oxygen, taking him from place to place, just doing their reading notes, and then putting him back on. All right, Grandpa, go and sit back down. That been the most devastating thing, because me being a stock market guy, it was devastating for my portfolio. I had to do extra moves I didn't have to do when Trump was in line.
But you don't think it was coming anyway? This financial thing we got going on?
I don't think so. I think some of the moves that he made or the moves that he neglected to make made this happen. Honestly.
So within, speaking of you or what you're saying, we're talking probably 1 year for all that stuff to take effect. But we had the pandemic and work situation, economy, world economy. You think his 1 year really did all that?
Well, it was certain deals like he did, especially like, for instance, so if you know about the difference between Republicans and Democrats, which I ain't trying to lose the viewers, right? They had different agendas, right? So let's just put it in just P's and cares, right? You have Republicans who are heavy on oil. You got Democrats who are heavy on green technology, right? Those two things right there can devastate your portfolio if you are heavy in oil or heavy in green technology, right? Yes, I won on my Tesla deals, but I lost on my Shell and my BP deals. See what I'm saying? Which I was winning heavy in that. So it was, that one change affected my portfolio like completely.
I don't know what the guy's name is, but he's a CEO. I just seen it like 2 days ago on TikTok. He's a CEO of a major oil company, and he said that this is him. He said it wasn't Biden. He said, "Don't get me wrong, some things have, but what was going on was the fact that we didn't release. No, we did release the boroughs, but with the pandemic, we weren't refining. We lost like a huge percentage of the refinery capacity. We lost a huge percentage of just the drilling. They stopped drilling, but he said that happened in Trump's when they decided they weren't going to drill anymore for a period of time. It was
so like your synopsis is that this would happen even if Trump was in regime.
It would have happened. Okay, it would have happened.
And I'll agree that maybe that is the notion.
After the pandemic.
Man,
Now everybody
wait a
wants
minute,
jobs,
wait a
so
minute.
the man was high.
Man, wouldn't shit happen with Trump in his office, man? Trump is a gangster, man.
He a
How
gangster.
business is supposed to be ran.
But do you really think that
He if it ain't good
if
for
we
money,
ain't got it, we ain't got it?
man, he don't give a fuck if we don't got it. He gonna go collude with the Russians to get
So
it.
it's still gonna cost
That's how it's, man. It ain't gonna cost us our lifetime.
He wouldn't have sent that
It's
money.
gonna cost our
It's
kids.
gonna cost you
Let-
now.
He wouldn't have sent that money to Ukraine. He would have sent that money to the crib.
Man, Trump is gonna get
Right,
the money,
right.
man.
So we all agree that Trump would have sent the money to the crib.
I wasn't like for Biden. I'm not
Biden's
for
a
Biden.
fool, man. He
I'm not
can't
for
even
Biden.
stay
Look,
awake.
Here's
Sleepy Joe.
my take on all that.
Shout out to Sleepy Joe.
They did not give us good options for the last 8 years, in my opinion.
Man. I mess with the money people that's business people, man.
Yeah, I don't need you to like
I don't
me
care
in order
what you
for you
call
to do
yourself,
business.
Republican, Democrat. I fuck with the business people.
Phone ring.
Biden is a joke, man. And the Democrats should be ashamed of themselves. They just want handouts and more Section 8 and more food stamps, man, to keep black people down. Now, you want to talk about some motherfucking slave masters? The Democrats are the slave masters.
Man, now
They are the slave masters, man.
I-
They keep us mentally enslaved, man, by
Right.
thinking the government has to take care of us, that we can't have our own businesses, we can't have our own land.
I'm gonna get my
Giving
bro
you
a
shit all the
solo.
time. Oh, we're going to give you some more food stamps. Check your stamps, looking boy.
Yeah,
Come on,
Looking boy.
man.
But
That's what they want in it, James.
yeah. I think
And we like it because it benefits
but-
us niggas.
But this is how I look at it.
Right.
The Republicans and the Democrats, they two sets of attorneys that argue in our face.
Right.
And at the end of the day, they go drink.
They go,
friends.
yeah.
They on the same team, man.
Absolutely. How about you want to add to the point?
Well, I don't think that anybody should just blanketly go along with anybody says just because you're a member of a party. Like each issue should be judged independently, and then however you feel about that particular thing, then you say, okay, I feel this way about that issue. Or like I think everybody should be independent for the most part.
That's a good point.
To just like put yourself inside of a group and you say, no matter what, I agree with what the majority of my group says. I don't think that that's a real way to approach any situation, man. But the Democrats, for some reason, man, like they have tricked black people into thinking that we have to be Democrats because
Right.
Republicans are
You
racist.
ain't black if you don't vote Democrat, man.
Man, what kind of
Like,
that
what type of shit
it,
is that?
like, bro?
That's
And
actually a bar though.
But they won't even listen.
You ain't black if you don't vote Democrat. That's a
Yeah.
bar. He got his shit off.
nah, that to me, I feel like, bro, that
Crazy,
was
man. And people
like, who is
get
Joe
mad at you
Biden
and
to
call
say
you,
something like that, though, bro?
What do they call you? Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
Man,
Do anybody even realize that Uncle Tom was one of the realest niggas ever?
Nah,
Did you not know that?
no.
Look up the real part. Like, look up the real Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom was a nigga that literally did not play like that.
That's probably why
And they flipped it on him. Swear to God. Google that. Anybody at home, Google that.
Yeah.
Uncle Tom was the realest nigga ever, bro. And they turned it around to make it a messed up term. That's crazy. But
But
I think his last name's Henderson.
I'm saying that like I don't think that you should automatically be a Democrat. I think it's ridiculous that 90% of black people vote Democrat just without even thinking.
Without even
like they
thinking.
got us in their back pocket. Like, bro, hell nah,
we
bro.
too lazy to read. We too lazy to go check a record. We too lazy.
Yeah, you don't know
Like
any.
the third
Like,
Uncle Tom.
honestly, like you don't know any of these candidates. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like when this past election that just came, Like, man, we got an opportunity to interview at least a couple of people who were running for office. And when they came in, I got a chance to hear them talk, feel their vibration, and genuinely tell that they was good people that I felt like would do a good job. So those votes that I casted was for somebody that I really know and that that I researched. But then when it comes to just when you go to an election, you start to vote for names that just sound the best. You don't know any of these people, and they tell you they tell you like this person has done all of these scams and this and that, and then the other person say, "Nah, I didn't do all them scams. They did." So it's kind of like the person that you are voting for is the less of two evils because both of them have exposed each other for being borderline criminals, sneaky. You shouldn't be trusting this person,
Right.
and one of them's gonna get elected.
So I got a term for Uncle Tom right here. Uncle Tom, according to Wikipedia, is a title character of Harriet Beecher Stowe's 1852 novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin. The character was seen by many readers as a groundbreaking humanistic portrayal of a slave, one who uses non-resistance and gives his life to protect others who have escaped from slavery. And they turned this term into a bootlicker. This person gave his life for slaves.
Have you read that story?
I haven't, but I just remember like me hearing Uncle Tom wasn't what I heard, and I've researched that portion. I just wanted to share that with the view.
Man, Uncle Tom's Cabin. I thought that's where it came from, but I wasn't sure.
So, yeah.
I haven't never read it before either. It might be something to do. 2023.
2023.
Read Uncle
I'm
Tom.
gonna read that book. 2023.
But
So-
for 2022 though, bro.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna talk about my personal experience for 2022.
Let's go.
So when we think about numbers and stuff, right? I love numbers, and then I like to see what things add up to see what type of vibration that number kind of like has, right? So 2022, it comes to 6. And the number 6 is like family. You know, it's like nurturing. You definitely want to try to take care of people, but family is probably the overarching thing of number 6. So for me this year, family was a lot. Like, man, I felt like, man, I did good with business, but I don't know how good I was as a father. And just, I always wanted to be a stronger father, you know, have a stronger presence in my kid's life to make sure that, you know, I'm keeping it together. And so for 2022, for me, man, family was everything, bro. For me, ended up finding that my father is alive, for one. Like the struggle that I got with my own kids, like, man, we done had fights and just disagreements and just, man, just like a lot of static. So all the time, man, when a number pops up, it's not necessarily about like this is all it is. It's kind of like the challenge of that number. It's the challenge to bring your family closer together. It's the challenge of being a family and being strong and just all of the challenges that happen with family is there. And so I think number 6, like of 2022, like family was a lot in there, you know. And I think if we all look in our own personal lives, we can see things that happen within our family and see how much of an impact it had on our 2022. But coming out of 2022 is so strong on me that I've written a whole book about family. And so now coming into 2023, this number now flips to number 7. And then we know 7 is divine. And it's like has like a real strong spiritual context. And so what I'm seeing for this year is us just doing a lot more truth seeking, us just trying to find out what's going on, us trying to just look for that divine connection in order for us to be able to elevate ourselves in whatever direction it is that we're trying to go. But like the platform or the springboard for us elevating will be on a spiritual level. We're going to look for the Most High to elevate us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to just like maybe do things on our own or just seeking knowledge the best that we can. And that's my little prediction for 2023 in on the Bill side.
Like this year, man, and it's crazy that like you said, to six being family. This year, man, I was like more or less focused on goals, networking, building, more than family this year, and I'll admit that. And like I took a step back when it comes to that, but I did step forward when it comes to. I mean, as you guys know, you know what I'm saying, I took my other baby mama to court to make sure I got custody of my daughter, stuff like that. So in family, I did take a step forward, but when it comes to the overall picture of it, I did take a step backward. That means taking accountability for it.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing overall is going to help my family. Like everything I'm doing is for the crib. Everything I do is for the crib. So at the end of the day, it's like I understand that, and I'm so happy for 2023 because I know what I've built in 2022 is going to propel me into 2023. I believe in the 7. Like 7 literally being like a divine number. Like it is. You know what I'm saying? God is 7. So to me, I feel like I know, I own, I walk in, I champion 2023, knowing that what I'm doing is only greatness in 2023. You know what I'm saying? And like my goals for 2023 is to first of all make.
Never tell.
Don't tell your goals.
Never.
Damn.
Never.
Start a whole group chat.
Plan your work your plan, but never tell nobody else what you planning. You definitely don't need to tell nobody your goals here. That's maybe for us, for the people that love you and support you, but no. It ain't, hell no.
That's love.
As far as we talking disaster, I guess.
Thank you, Liz.
There you go.
2022, limping.
Yeah,
Limp through 2022.
I didn't really see it.
Check engine light on for 2022.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, like ending 21, my grandmother, who was the matriarch, she
RP.
was the everything. She passed literally a year ago, but 3 days ago. So
Your grandmother passed 3 days ago?
no,
A year and
A
3
year
days.
ago. Okay, a year ago. Okay.
So that for the first several months, I couldn't get out of my own way. You know what I mean? Just like spinning circles, not knowing what to do or how to deal with it or whatever. And finally, I did get to that point where I had to acknowledge to myself, yo, bro, the universe got you. It always has, Something I started saying, I taught it to my kids, so this is how long I've been saying it. Whether or not they listen, I don't know, but I'll tell it to you. You the smartest person you know. All you got to do is listen to yourself. You got that
Bar.
God conscious, whatever, that conversation that goes on in your head. I ain't talking about that evil one on this shoulder. I'm
Ego.
talking about that one.
Yeah.
That one. Tell me when it's ever been wrong.
Never.
It's time to get out of here. It's time to drop that one off.
Man.
It's time to pull that one in. It ain't never, ever been wrong.
Man.
So, I'm just rolling with that.
Yeah. Listening to yourself.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Don't nobody know what I know.
Come on, big bro. Drop that for me, Chimo. What you got?
Come on, Mike.
I don't look at time like most people look at. So
Yeah.
I guess, like Jamie was like on some other dimensional shit, man. See, if I start doing like more discipline, then that's my mission is over, and then I'm gonna die. I am, because that's just what it is. When y'all be saying like good people die too quick, that's what it be. Like you on this earth for just a mission, man, for a short time, and you've been here before multiple times. So I'll give you an example. My mom, she's mean. She's gonna be here for about 101 years old, man, because she's always been mean. She does, yeah. They don't, she don't
She
get
the
along.
sweetest lady I ever met.
To them, to her neighbors, he's mean. And I tell her, no, I go over there for complaints all the time. She calls me, and I'm just giving you an example of my mom because she hasn't conquered that getting along with her neighbor. It's important to get along with the people you live with. You can't get into these small bickers about nothing, man, trash and stuff like that. No, you don't do that. So she's gonna live alone till about 110 years old.
The neighbors are better than a ring camera.
But for me, like with discipline, it's like a lot of people look like I'm disciplined. I'm the most undisciplined person in the fucking world.
Accountability.
in the world. But like Jamie
I
said,
think that's selective.
it is. But like Jamie said, the universe got me, man. So it's nothing I can even fuck up that it can't be repaired within a week's time, man.
It bounce right
It's
back.
just that vibration is just that much strong where I don't have to worry about where my food coming from, my money's coming from, my next woman's coming from. It's all
Voice is strong.
no, for real. It all comes, man. The universe provides.
comes.
It all comes, right? Literally. Oh, but for real though. So I'm like, man, do I want to even tackle this discipline thing? Because I know I'm a goner as soon as I do because my mission is up. I've learned how to be my neighbor's friend. I know I learned all that. The only thing I haven't learned,
You ain't safe.
I've been tricking death for years, brother. I've been tricking it because your
Oh,
mission,
so-
your mission is over.
My God.
It's not.
It is, yeah.
This mission
No,
is
no, no,
over.
no, no, no. Yeah, this
You scared
earthly.
to leave in this
No, I'm not. I'm ready to go today, brother.
Then get your mission.
No, but I got no, but
I'm ready to go today,
when you
man.
have little kids, you still think about them
Word.
and making
Salute.
sure they be all right. Yeah, if
Yeah.
I didn't have no kids,
Oh,
I'd be standing in the middle of Main Street waiting for the next RTA bus with my life insurance policies waiting to give it to somebody. But that's I'm sick of this corporeal life, man. I'm done. No, I'm done with this. But
man, you not
no,
done.
no. It's whole you missing out on what you really are. You see
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
man,
You
I'm
missing
with
out
Micah
what you
too,
really
bro.
are, because
I'm
this
with,
is not
I'm
what
with
we
my
are.
bro,
These are
man.
just avatars.
I'm with my bro, man. Like,
You done with this physical living?
Maybe
I just think that the physical living that we're a part of, man, is
it's damn near like slavery, man.
man, bro, like I'm like fighting Satan and fighting wickedness every day,
Hey,
all
man.
the time, man. Is
It's crazy.
Especially tired.
ridiculous, man. Like, yeah,
ridiculous,
because bro, I'm trying to live the life. I want to be righteous. I want to do the right thing. But then, like, man, on the other hand, like we got money, we got we got different philosophy, we got all of these different things, bro,
Yeah.
that we're a part of. Like, for example, I got a big ass tax bill that I gotta pay. All right. The taxes may be necessary to a certain extent, but to a certain extent is wicked.
They voluntary to a certain extent too.
They could be, but I'm just saying, like if you got the legal mouthpiece in order to go in there and represent you, you know, then you can stand on there voluntary at that point. But it's like, if I make $1 million, bro, like I gotta pay the government 36% of my money and up. So if you make $1 million, you gotta just give them $360,000 of that.
I'm gonna ask you a
Well, what
question.
you gotta do?
No, wait.
Sorry.
I'll ask you a question.
Mhm. But I don't think I finished my point though.
Go ahead.
Where I'm talking about just coming into this life, man, you know, it's so many different battles that you gotta fight, man. And then like I don't be feeling like fighting them all.
Right.
Because it's a lot. Like, bro, I'm getting into it with my son. That's ridiculous. My son that I love. Now we got this estrangement, fucked up shit. My other son, my other kids. Like, I'm battling them. Then I'm finding out shit about my mother that's passed away. It's just so much shit that's going on. You like, damn, I'm trying to be even killed and try to be good to people and do this and do this and do this. And the shit seems like almost nice guys finish last. Being good is fucking like you gotta die to get your reward for it. Okay, enough already. Then all right, let me get my reward. And I just understand where bruh's coming from, saying like, man, I don't know, man. Like, you only say you blessed to wake up because you haven't died yet.
Right.
That's a bar. But can I be a midget on the giant shoulder?
Yeah.
So, one thing I'm gonna say also is, like, you could forward the taxes to, like, in your business, such as the t-shirts going up a price, and you offsetting that tax liability to your customers. I mean, it probably make you less as big in the marketplace, but then that fear or that hurt is now dissipated, right? Like another thing, like
until next year.
right. Another thing.
Man, I'm just
wait.
saying, you-
I want to add one more thing. Let me mention on your shoulder, right? Also,
But I'm just telling you, you're not right there at that
No.
first point.
cool. And also, you could possibly change your environment that don't have these same type of problems that you have. Such I know it's so easy to say, oh yeah, just pack up and move to Africa, right? It sounds just like a misquoted thing, but it literally is a option.
Right, exactly. But I don't want to move to Africa.
Exactly.
And I don't want to like raise my prices. And I don't like this. I'm just talking about doing what I want to do as a human being.
Right.
You know, I want to. The government has no business taking $364,000 out of the $1 million that I busted my ass to make. Like, this shit wasn't made for free. It wasn't made for me just like chilling. Like, millionaires get money. Like, they work hard. They plan a lot. They organize. They pay people. They got to do a lot of fucking pressure cooking type things in order to generate that money.
I agree.
Like, so
they don't pay like you on a whole. And the reason why they don't pay like you on a whole is because they have somebody on their team that knows how to tell them what to do with their money.
right.
Legally.
Right. So
Avoid it.
but
Which is
and,
what I
and what
just-
you would do is I mean there is type of tax, there's tax tricks, there's loopholes, there's all kind of different
You don't want to
tools.
play that type of game at
I'm
all.
not even saying I'm not saying
What El is saying is
You don't want to.
he knows all this. He knows all this, but it's so stressful for the government that you have to even go do all that shit.
Thank you.
For your,
right.
that's what he's saying.
Right.
Like, I earned this money. I went out and cut grass all fucking year long, and I earned $900,000. But you gonna tell me you gonna take $300,000? And now
Nice
I
guy
gotta-
finished
now I gotta
last, bro.
play-
Like
now I
you
gotta
already
play-
said. You already said. Nice guy finished last.
You pay somebody $50,000 of that $364 that you was gonna lose to make sure that you got to keep an extra $100.
Yeah, but we say
Thank
that.
you.
We say that, but
Yeah.
we
That's
can't,
the point
in
I was
business,
making.
you can't, man. If you make $1 million, man, you can't afford no $50,000 employee for real, because that money is not in a lump sum. That money is spread out during the years, and all
makes
this.
it easier.
Yeah, but them expenses, man. Your expenses for your business be up there, man.
Yeah.
Paying people.
I
You're missing
agree.
the point. What's the difference in paying 364 and maybe 150?
No, what I'm saying is,
What are you gonna
at the end of the day,
They don't
if I make
come like,
if
yeah.
I make $1 million at the end of the day, I might see $80,000 of that money, free and clear, man.
Like so look.
Well, wait a minute. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference for both the.
So
Like-
I want to say.
like we-
So look. I want to say one thing real.
I can go out and spend them.
I want to say something. So look. I'll say something real quick. I've made look. I've worked for a company and made $100,000. Worked for them. Literally lived there. Like literally damn near lived there. Literally worked like 18 hours a day type of shit. So like they had to send me home, and I've made $100,000 off on my own, right? But what I found in me making that on my own was I got a chance to play with my taxes away to where I got a chance to keep more of my money. Well,
When you're an entrepreneur, you can't do all that shit.
exactly. So I understand both sides of what you're saying is what
It's harder to do it.
it's harder to do it. You can do it.
It's harder to do it.
It's harder to do it.
But we just talk.
And at the end of the day, you defrauding, you're committing a crime.
Exactly.
No. There is a difference between evasion and avoidance.
No. We ain't talking about
Fact.
evasion.
Man.
When you are claiming, I've done it myself. I made a lot of money and then I claim the amount of money. I know good and fucking well I ain't spent this all in expenses with the business. I had to lie and say that I did.
Thank you,
That's
bro.
what Donald Trump
That's
is
not
what he's
lying.
fucking,
It's not like
What are you talking about?
wait.
What
What?
you talking about? If
I'm getting that right
Come
now.
on, bro.
Let me tell you what. No. You ask me what I'm talking about. Let me answer. No. You ask me what I'm talking about. Let me
Let me
answer.
say one more thing.
Let me answer.
You said so. This ain't lying. If I take a bitch, a woman, a trick, or whatever I want to,
Easy example.
and I spend $500 on her at a meal, right? And then I go write that on my taxes that was a business deal. That's a fucking lie.
I'm not talking about that. No. Wait.
I got
Did you
pussy
mention
that night.
business-
That
did
was a
you mention
prostitution.
business at the table?
Let me answer that. Look. I made $100,000 and I wrote off $50,000 in expenses. My tax liability is now $50,000 rather than $100,000.
Right.
I didn't defraud nothing. I spent $50,000.
Right.
And I made $100,000. I reduced.
That's what
I've been doing that since I was 20 years
So
old.
I didn't lie.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I didn't
Listen,
cheat. I didn't fraud.
but listen though.
was not a business expense, bro. Everything was
Everything I did, according to the IRS.
Listen to what I hold on. This is what I'm telling you guys.
You have to lie.
Listen.
I didn't lie at
$1
all.
million
IRS.
in sales is not the profit of $1 million.
Correct.
All right. So what I'm trying to tell you is if I profit $1 million after expenses, after everything, after all is said and done, I profited $1 million. Now I need to take 364,000 of that and give it away to the government for free. That's bullshit. It's past writing. All I'm telling you is it's past writing shit off. It's wrong. And I'm not the only one that feels like this. This is a raging debate in Congress and government and Republicans and Democrats every year about we need to lower the taxes. We need to lower the taxes because it ain't right for somebody that is working hard as they can to just say, oh, they rich, they can afford it, because they really can't. Like, you are taking a huge portion of their money. And
to burn the parties down.
Right, but
Came back from the Netherlands. They got 12 parties. They got parties about the trees. They got parties about the animals.
right.
And what happens is there now is no majority, and if you want to get anything done, you gotta come fuck with me.
The source.
Burn the parties down.
That's
Right.
hard. That's hard.
But like the main big picture point that we talking about is just like tired of fucking wiggling, man. I'm tired of trying to, and this ain't even about me being alive or nothing, but all I'm saying is like, man, sometimes shit do be a marathon, and like I love living, but I can't say that death is bad either. And I think that that's a wonderful thing that if we put in ourselves, huh?
That short was hot.
The short, oh, right. Man, like if you are really truly looking to, like if you seeking the Most High and you do want to live righteous and you want to try to do the best that you can, and you know that in your heart, then you will not be so afraid of death. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just listening to who was I listening to, bro? Oh, I was listening to Malachi Z. York, right? And it was another bro, Khalid Muhammad. Now these is bros is like super like conscious, man. You know, they smart and they wise, but they got some anger too. But both of these bros made a statement about the Pope. They said, like, man, for the Pope to be somebody who is called the friend of God, he spends a lot of money on bodyguards, protection, and bulletproofing of his car. Smart man, but no, like I'm questioning the faith.
He don't have no faith.
I'm questioning the faith.
Cause you don't even live like that. You don't even care,
bro. Like if God is your friend and your how, bro? If God is your protector, bro, you.
Where it was 300 Israelites that went out to fight 20,000.
Exactly.
Man, you don't have no real fear of death when you don't need no bodyguards to go.
Bro,
nowhere.
where's your why God? Why God ain't your bodyguard?
Why ain't your bodyguard then? God ain't your bodyguard.
And the reason why I disagree is because of the fact of
he's still
over 1 million
every day.
Hey,
come on, P.
The reason why I disagree is because we have free will, and also the devil has free will. Wait, can I finish? Right, the devil has free will. Like, for instance, I remember vividly we got blocked because we showed a video of a shooter going inside of Buffalo, New York, walking inside of a grocery store and killing everybody and leaving one white person injured and apologize to that person. God is going to let the devil have free reign. If you do not believe me, read the book of Job. Like, he's going to let the devil do what he needs to do.
Agreed. But not kill you.
God protect those who protect themselves.
God would not let Job be killed.
He ain't Job.
I mean,
Man,
he's
this
the
man-
Pope.
He
though.
ain't Joe.
He's claiming he's something more than
He's
Joe.
the
He ain't
Pope,
claiming he
right?
was elected that. He not claiming.
He more than
Okay,
He is.
he was elected that, so now he claiming. If
You've been tricked.
So do you think?
who
so
been
you
tricked?
telling me you're
Wait,
not
wait, wait.
Joe?
Who been?
So
No.
you not
He not
Joe?
getting his bag.
Tricked.
Who been
I'm
tricked?
gonna tell you how you've been tricked. You've been tricked just like every other person that believes in religion to think that there is some devil. The devil is your conscience and your free will to make decisions. There's no person have the puppet strings.
So I'll tell you one person who's not tricked.
There's no.
I'll tell you the person who's not tricked. No.
There's no.
No,
force
all right.
do
Look,
this, do this,
look,
do this.
look. I may have been tricked.
Tricked.
I may have been tricked, but he ain't.
Who
'Cause
ain't?
the person who protected himself, because y'all tricked to think that it's gonna be some benevolent guy that gonna stop a bullet in the man. So he's smart enough to know that even though he believe in a higher power God, but he ain't tricked enough to think a bullet gonna stop it.
Obviously, he
believes
does
that?
not. He knows what's down in them basements of them Catholic churches.
Right.
Obviously, he does
How
not
you talking about
believe
the
that.
Pope?
I'm talking about the Pope. I'm talking about me.
No, the Pope. The Pope. No, what we
The
trying-
Pope, no.
No, what we
He
trying
know
to
the
say is,
truth.
but no, you're right.
Yeah,
You're-
you don't.
But
walk,
you ain't
you,
teaching.
so
Listen,
everywhere you
listen,
go, you carrying
listen.
a gun.
Listen, man.
What?
Everywhere you go, you carry a gun.
You
Nah,
can't.
hell nah.
Of course, because you
Peanut.
got faith.
Peanut. It comes down to this.
The Pope ain't got no strap on him.
Listen, it don't matter.
You don't got
care
a
more
bulletproof
about
car.
this corporeal life than your real life.
I ain't got no gun on me right now. I'm protected by the angels.
So
I know
you care
that.
more about this materialistic life that you're living now than the real life you should be living.
I don't. I have life
I'm
insurance.
talking
The,
about the Pope, man.
the moment I die, it's a party. No.
I'm talking about
I
the
don't
Pope.
care. No.
But that's what you brought up. The
I'm gonna correct you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna correct
This is
you.
your own premise.
No, y'all are missing the point of me speaking for someone else. Can I
And we
speak?
said he has no faith.
right.
What I'm telling you is, he does have faith.
No, he doesn't.
And what?
He has faith knowing that he will die one day, and it could come at a short. Like it could come
What
instant.
we're trying to explain
He
is-
understands he could die.
No.
Right.
Why would you protect something you have no faith in? No. Why would you ever protect something you have no faith in?
What we're saying is because he's supposed to be the spokesman of the Lord.
Y'all put him on that
No, that's
pedestal.
what you said.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Pope was around before I was born.
No,
Yeah,
he-
but
he
like-
is supposed to be
I ain't
the
playing on
spokesman.
Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on
He
me.
is supposed to be the
Bro, the
spokesman.
Pope is the leader of the Catholic
He's the
Church,
leader
man.
of-
He's
He's
looked at as
look,
a friend of God, bro.
And he's also
But what we saying
he
is-
also could be killed untimely. Fact or not?
No, no
Okay,
fact.
so
It's
why
not a
not
fact. It's not a fact.
No fact.
No,
It's
he
not a
agreed.
fact.
No facts. He can't
No
be killed
facts.
at any time.
No,
The
untimely.
word was
Untimely.
Yeah.
No
Untimely.
facts.
Nobody is
Untimely,
ever
that's all
killed
cap.
untimely.
That's all cap.
I disagree.
Every death.
I disagree.
Every death comes at its. Every death comes at its time.
I disagree. I disagree because someone could kill themselves.
It's timely.
It was on time.
How convenient is that?
It's real.
How convenient is that?
Bro,
No,
are you gonna say it wasn't their time to go when they
Yes.
didn't go?
bro. It's,
But I don't think that
It's
it's
because
any
we
of
don't
our
want
places.
so why are we
like
so
that,
mad
though.
at abortions then? Is there timely death then?
That might be true.
All right then.
That might be true.
We put one thing to bed then. So now we not mad at abortion no more because it was their timely death. It was their time to go.
Exactly.
All right then.
Exactly.
All right, well,
but
I'm-
the person,
you
but,
don't-
but,
I
the,
agree.
but,
No,
but,
I agree. You gave me that. I agree. I love it.
Okay,
I-
but the
I agree.
person that does it still is in violation of committing the crime that killed him.
Not in God's eyes if they were their time to die.
It may not
So,
be.
so
it
it's
may
our
not be-
judgment giving them that.
It
not
is.
God.
It
No,
is.
It's
We
our
are
judgment.
guessing. We are
It's our
guessing.
judgment.
We are guessing.
It's our judgment.
That's it.
No.
You're guessing.
Don't think guessing it. Don't think guessing it. Don't think.
Hey, stop.
Got it.
We guessing. Because you don't know
That the girl that committed or that had the abortion or whatever, that it wasn't a lesson involved or anything else. We guessing. We don't know shit while we here.
I'm telling you that we should not pass
Where does
judgment.
abortion come up at?
No,
What the fuck does that have to do with
He
the
like
Pope
changing
not
the
having
subject.
faith and he's carrying on these?
because we're talking about about timing and timely death.
It was appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
I think
was.
that's the point.
It is a comparison, but the grand scheme of things is for me not to say whether somebody's death was timely or not, because I think that all deaths happen at their due time of happening, no matter what. But the person that does it does not have that right to make that time. You see,
So,
like,
I have a question.
so I mean, it's a complex thing. So you can't just go and kill somebody and say it was their time to die. Because now it's your time. Now, but listen,
we get into
I, that's true. But it will also be your time to be punished for whatever it is that you did. So if we're gonna go on this time thing like that, but my point is, the Pope
protecting himself
is not going around in a bulletproof car. Protecting himself that's like, I think that's reaching. Protecting yourself in a bulletproof car when no other human being is doing that, yet you have a better relationship with God. What?
The relationship with God.
Allegedly.
To
that
me,
is your judgment.
No. That's what we saying.
No, it ain't our judgment.
That's what
Who else is gauging
That's
this?
what we saying is fake.
Who else?
It's
Who
fake.
else is gauging this?
This is the Catholic
No, we just saying
Church.
it's fake love. That's all.
Who else is gauging this? And we're talking about it's not our judgment.
love
No,
between him
who
and
else
his
is
own
gauging this? And we're talking about who judgment is, because that's the basis of what we're talking about.
Who gave you the idea that man walking around in this suit and having everybody pray and kiss his ring and everything?
Why
else,
do
and
you
he
know
don't
who the
think
Pope
he
is?
He's not the only person doing that.
I didn't say he was. I mean,
So in the day, it's like, hold on. Wait, can I please articulate? Can I please articulate?
do.
If you let me articulate my full point, I promise. If you listen for a second, you'll be a genius in a minute.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this, right? A person who is in the war right now, you're talking about out protected by God. You think he ain't wearing no helmet, no
He
bulletproof
doesn't have
vest?
faith in
No.
God.
Can I please
He
finish my
don't
whole
have-
point?
He don't have faith in
Can
God.
I please finish my whole point? Has an AR-15. He got a canteen. He got MREs on him. That way, if he's stuck somewhere, he's still be able to eat. That person's way more protected than the Pope is. But we're talking about the Pope and talking about he is the person that's supposed to be like, oh, he supposed to believe in God more than that. You got people on the war field right now with more protection than him. What? Nothing's wrong
You're
with
at
protection.
war.
Can I play? I'm
You're
almost
at
done.
war. You're at war.
I'm almost done.
Forever,
I'm almost
dude.
done. I'm almost done, right? You have someone who literally lives in Antarctica, in Alaska, anywhere in a cold climate, put clothes on, put boots on, put fucking multiple layers of clothes on to protect us from the wild. They're gonna say, oh, I believe in God and gonna protect me through hypothermia. No, that person is protecting themselves from the elements that they live in. That Pope is a target. We already established that. So it's nothing up to debate. It's nothing up to debate. He has to protect himself.
You finished.
You got it.
finished. I got one thing to say.
You got it.
This man with the bulletproof vest and the whatever on his helmet.
AR, MRE.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
You're a
Yep.
bulletproof car.
Yep.
You can't do that. So the Pope is more protected, no hands down. And there are not guns in the crowd that we can see. There are not
To
bombs
you.
flying over.
To you.
No, it's true.
To you. A bomb can't drop there.
Has it?
Can a bomb drop there? I'm asking you a question. No. I'm asking you a
But
question.
Peanut,
Have you ever
Peanut,
seen
let
it
me
happening
tell you
around
what
the
you're
Pope?
doing, bro.
No.
You're being facetious.
He is.
You're being
Always.
facetious.
Always.
So, like, bro, we not here to play them games. We being for real. Like, you're talking about
He should
somebody.
be protected by God. We all should be. Like, that's an easy thing to talk, but we're having a debate. Like, yeah.
but-
see, if Peanut
You
was,
right,
if
you right.
was
You
smart,
are, bro. So,
if Peanut
like,
was smart, all you would have said to win your argument is, "Hey, I'm protecting myself so I can last longer out here, before I can even spread the word even more." That's
right.
it. That's
But
it.
but
If
the,
he thought
the-
like that.
to me,
No, that if you,
But you're right. though.
well,
It's still like,
I'm gonna tell you, like,
you saying
well,
you
we don't know. We don't know what exact. We don't know.
and with the Nation of Islam, man, like one thing that I think.
we don't need to know it. We do know
If he
he's
thought
saying
like that, would that be
the
okay?
man of God.
Would that be okay if I say, okay, I got to do all this protection because God is using me too, and He don't want me to die right now? Would that, if he really thought like that?
Wrong. No.
I'm saying, I
No.
with your
We
side.
got timely, untimely
If
death.
That's what God wants, and that's a
I
different
don't believe
story.
it's timely and timely.
So me, you agree
On
on?
that, I don't, because I know it's everybody's death is not timely.
I agree.
I cheat death all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Hell fucking yeah.
I've-
Because I know what's on the other side.
I've cheated
And
death a whole
cheated-
lot of
not
times
cheated just
myself,
like in a car accident.
but I can always
I ain't
look
talking
that
about
there was a
I
purpose.
ain't talking about that kind
There
of
was
cheating.
something else you was supposed to do, so you was protected.
I'm not- no.
You didn't cheat shit.
So can you cheat
didn't
death?
cheat shit.
Yes, you can.
No, you didn't cheat shit.
Yeah.
No, you was protected that you wouldn't die on that day at that
My
time.
bad. I was just.
All right.
No, it's good. I like the conversation. I don't.
It's
I
other
think.
levels of that shit.
I think
I got
that.
my shit off though.
I know. I'm a traveler. I know, man. I cheat death all the
What?
fucking time.
You can't cheat death, man. Timely. No.
No.
You die when you supposed to
Different
die.
types of deaths, man.
Your
Different-
tombstone is already paid with your number on it.
No. You can protect yourself sometimes from it.
And that's what the Pope did.
Well, I mean, according to actually, like this is a conversation that's it's unknown. It's actually unknown.
Exactly.
Protect yourself, though. This is what you did. You did what I said.
You didn't protect yourself.
No, you didn't.
I
This is what
finessed.
you did. This is what you did. That voice in your head, that conscience, that whatever.
Yeah.
It told you what to do. You didn't cheat nothing.
No, this ain't got nothing to
It
do.
told you what to do and you listen.
I mean,
Had you not listened,
this
you be
doesn't have
dead.
anything to do.
No,
Had
no.
you not
with,
listened, you would be
no,
dead.
this, no.
So would that be a timely or untimely
This is
death?
not-
So wait a minute. Is there an opportunity? Well, let me ask you this: is there ever a time when you would not be able to cheat death?
He didn't listen.
Is there a time when you will not be able to cheat death, and no matter what you do, death will win?
Oh. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a time. There's
So
Death
you are
undefeated.
not in control over whether you die or not,
No,
because
you're right.
anytime death wants you,
Your body has
control.
Your body has
We have control.
Your body has an extra.
Wait.
I'm
No,
talking about.
that doesn't say it's not
I'm
timely.
talking about
or
the death
untimely.
y'all would call
I'm talking about
untimely.
fateful death. Like I must die on
You must die
January
because your
3rd.
body-
So does the Pope control me? Look. So if the
I'm
Pope,
talking
look,
untimely.
how fast would the Pope die if he did not have those protections? How fast would he die?
He would probably be dead.
He'd already been dead.
think so?
Absolutely.
Why?
He would be dead.
There's no God but Allah. Boom. He out.
He would be
Somebody run up and hug him and bomb him.
He would have been dead.
That quick.
He would have been
Really?
In the Bible, you know people who've been poisoned in the Bible?
No, I don't. Who? You tell me.
I'll probably freestyle that one.
That might be true.
A lot of people.
I don't know. I don't know.
A lot of
I
people
doubt
were
it.
poisoned, like
Well,
kings were poisoned.
Here's the point.
What about Christ? What about Christ?
There we go. Was he an
Christ-
untimely death?
Absolutely not. And Christ went in the multitude of thousands and thousands and thousands of people performing miracles, doing works, doing all these different things. No bodyguards, no nothing. Nobody killed him until his appointed time. Now, as Christ is much more spiritual than the Pope is, and nobody killed him, why would somebody kill the Pope?
That tells the story.
No, he was killed.
That tells the story.
He was, but what I'm saying is at his appointed time, and he already knew that he was going to be killed, and he did not run from it.
But that tells the story about who the Pope is or
Yeah.
is not.
And that's why we know. And
That's all.
hey, and that's why we
Right.
know.
Man, take the little punk ass
Listen,
point. Take
and
the little
that's-
punk ass
And that's
point.
why we know Jesus wasn't a nigga. Because the nigga would have called all the machine guns and all the fucking things he could have got and helped him off them things. That's why we know he wasn't no nigga.
They said the Pope got shot and went to the hospital.
Real nigga activities.
he been shot before.
Yeah, and he said, "Take me to the hospital."
Now,
So
if
now what?
it wasn't his time to go.
He didn't want to go.
I mean, you
Give my shit. Give my shit.
no, but
Give my.
you're allowed to save yourself.
Yeah, maybe
You're allowed
not.
to save yourself.
Drew, okay.
Self-preservation.
Yeah, you can save yourself. Yeah,
All
ain't
right,
nothing
so
wrong
what
with
we
that.
moving on to?
Man,
The Pope.
let's talk about the Lakers.
Shit, man.
How 2023 going for the Lakers?
Lakers is dead, man. They got bad management. I think they just doing this shit on purpose.
Bruh, I looked out there and they had 4 point guards and LeBron on the floor. I said, bruh, no way you winning it.
Yeah, their management is terrible, man.
And
It's real shit.
which is how we managing our lives currently.
Terribly. Terrible.
What are some things?
terrible.
What are some things like you want to improve on in 2020?
I told you, discipline. But that's that cheat code. I might die. So y'all ain't gonna see me if I do this for this year. Because
do
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Cheating death is different types of death.
You can't
man.
cheat death,
Yes,
man.
You can, man. You-
So,
if you know
bro,
what I know,
can you
can.
not improve on anything? What
That's the
can
last
you?
thing. Discipline is the last thing of my mission that I have to work on. I've conquered love. See, most people don't even conquer love. That's the
Say that.
biggest thing. So I've conquered the biggest thing of just loving your brother, because when you love your brother and sister, that
When I
comes with
come
a
back,
lot
I
of
want to
shit.
ask you about the astral plane, but don't
That
get
comes with
into
a
it
lot
until
of
I
shit.
Astral plane.
That comes with a lot of
Astral plane.
shit, just pure love for your brother and sister. Period. So once you conquer that, there's stuff like discipline. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Discipline covers a lot of shit too. You can be disciplined in your love life, discipline with your finances, discipline, like Smad was talking about, with your family and stuff. That comes with a lot of discipline. So, to me, that's my last thing I need to conquer, is just being disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people look at me like, okay, discipline, weird. Damn, you had a story, blah, blah, blah. But I know that I'm the laziest person on the planet. I'm the most procrastinated person on the planet. I could be just like Bill Gates and them. I have the knowledge to put out products.
I agree.
You know, engineering type shit, products and everything. I got that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't apply myself. I don't save no money. When I get money, I just spend it on dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Just living. Want to live a good life. Everybody don't got a couple $1 billion where they don't have to go to work. But real people who have to go to work every day, they don't get to experience, not saying a good life, but just a life of good living. Leisure life. I wanna live a leisure life where I don't have to go to work for somebody. When I do have to go to work, I usually like working for myself. If I gotta go work for a company, I got a purpose and infiltrating that company for some of their ideas, something, and I'm there for like a month and a half, and I'm out of there because I picked up the wisdom I was trying to get, man. Period. So, yeah, man.
Something you want to work on? About you, Jamie? What's something like you need to work on in 2023?
Probably not caring so much about my situations or people that may or may not belong in my life. I just care. I woke up this morning like this. You know what I mean? I do. I care too much. So, you know, sometimes I'm willing to stand in the mud longer than I should.
That's a good quality, though.
It
It can be. That's one of my downfalls too. Standing in the mud too long.
There ain't
It's a good
such
quality,
thing.
though.
This is my opinion. I mean, you know, I say this, but you know, I'm gonna have some leeway in this. There ain't no such thing as a victim, right? Either you propagated it, you promoted it, you allowed it,
Yeah.
something.
Right.
Part of
We're a
it.
part of it, yeah.
You know,
The party that you went to.
Collaborator, yeah.
like you know, a child being molested or a woman being raped. You know what I mean?
Those are off the table. Yeah.
But on the whole, no such thing as victim. So sometimes I allow myself to be victimized. Even if it's just like, you know, on some little petty stuff like, you know, you already showed me who you was and I gave you 2 more weeks just to get your shit off. You know what I mean? It's like, I gotta stop caring.
And one thing I'm gonna strengthen is like my boundaries, man. Like you know, I'm a type of person where, you know, like anybody who truly wants to be my friend will be my friend, right? Until they change that dynamic themselves. I need to have a fence. I don't have no fence at all. Like literally, somebody hit me up right now, like, "Yo, bro, I got a great idea tomorrow." I'm like, I'd like to hear all about it, right?
Yeah.
I gotta have a fence. I have to have a fence. That's something I do not have that I need to construct.
I got a nice fence.
Yeah, I gotta put a fence up.
I got a steel
Fence with
barbed
guard dogs
wire.
behind it. Electricity,
barbed
you
wire.
touch
I'm
it.
like, you shoot what?
What's something like you gonna strengthen in 2023, and then we're going to Astro Play?
2023 want to strengthen up, man. Just I don't want to care what people think about me so much. You know what I'm saying? And like kind of like back away from that some. I'd much rather not care.
That was wrong time in the
What's that, Val?
Nah,
Are you okay? Just send it to me, Val. I got you. All right. Have a good day. All right, we live, Val. Come here, Val. Come here real quick.
Come
You
on,
want to
Val.
talk? You want to talk on
You
TV
know
so
Val,
damn
too,
much?
you know, Cancer
here.
survivor.
Come here, Val. We want to tell what you gonna do for 2023.
Yeah.
That's what our show is. Come here. I want these people to see. All right.
All right.
Valley. This y'all don't know. This my sis Val. What's up, Val?
Hey,
all right. Okay. All right, Val. So look, 2023, We want to know one thing you want to get better with in 2023. What you gonna do?
I want to quit smoking.
Do you, Val?
Yeah, I do.
Is there
It's
any?
just really hard.
So, is there anything that you want me to personally do to help you stop smoking? You want me to nag you every time I say you smoking?
No, that will just piss me off.
No smoke breaks.
shit.
Is what you gonna answer.
No smoke breaks for you, Val.
Hey, no fair. You're using my thing against me.
Well, we
Right.
trying to help you, Val.
Positive
So,
encouragement.
so no smoking. How do you? What would you like to do in order to stop
I'm
smoking?
gonna
Like, what's your
try to
plan?
get those pills back that helps you quit smoking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. Get my doctor to give me more.
All right.
Give me more.
Because it's been like a couple of years since I, had them and
You
tried.
can do it.
So
Right, your desire.
You will.
Well,
do it.
Val,
do it.
you're going to do it, man.
Yep.
Man, let's get that done. You know.
okay,
Explain.
All right, Val.
all right.
Val, all right, later.
Sure. So let's talk about astroplaning.
Driving your car.
No, that's
I'm
called
sending it to you now,
hydroplaning.
Valley Val.
It's called hydroplaning. Astroplaning, right? So I've been a person that when I dream, I can control my dream.
Lucid dream, yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
can't go to the astral plane if you can't lucid dream. Well, let me take this back.
Sorry.
You're not going to remember going to the astral plane. Everybody goes to the astral plane when they're in a certain stage of sleep, but you're not going
REM.
to remember it because you're just going to think it's a normal dream.
So, bro, what is the astral plane, bro?
The
What is
astral
it?
plane is basically another dimension. It's a reflection of the third dimension, so probably the fourth dimension. It's like an in between where people actually live. There's people that live in the astral plane, man. Countries just like here, but they're in a more non-corporeal state. They're at a
What's
level.
corporeal?
Corporeal just means alive, like you're physical, like avatar.
body.
Corporeal, right? It's just right here today. Physical, right? These people are in a dimension where they've made colonies, just like we have states, everything, but they're in a in between because they didn't never move to the beyond. They're just right there at another level of consciousness, and they live as consciousness. You know what I'm saying? They don't have matter.
could these be people who are aborted?
Aborted?
Yes.
I've never seen no.
No. Like, for instance, if you die before you got a chance
But
to
you're
come
not
to the natural
gonna- you're not
process,
gonna-
you're still going to grow spiritually.
Yeah,
These people could live in a state. What you're saying,
but
And-
okay, yeah. I don't know because all these people, they still have avatars like humans, like you see people. They still have humanoid avatars, but you're in a more conscious state of mind because you don't have restrictions. You can fly, you can move through matter. Matter doesn't exist. Time doesn't.
it don't matter.
It don't matter. Right. And you can learn a lot. There's different dimensions within the fourth dimension that you can learn from. Like, for real, learn from. I haven't been in a minute because I think something's going on
So I'll
in the
ask you a
spiritual
question.
realm. Or it's just that I'm away from the moon where I sleep at. Because I haven't been able to access the portals in about...
Have you ever taken hallucinogens
No.
like mushrooms or anything like that? DMT, anything like that?
No. I take that back. Just like a week ago.
I want to try some peyote.
I did a week
For
ago.
sure, I want to try.
I never all my life, but a week ago I did.
So have you experienced any of these astral planing?
I'm gonna say maybe not. I
Mm.
used to try to meditate at some point in my life, and I would feel like I was going there, but something was
Holding you
me.
back.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's hard to get out of your body now. It's very hard. You have to practice that shit to get out your body. And the best way to do it is like using this certain type of music to get into that meditative state where you're asleep, but you're still conscious and aware of everything around you. And you just come out your body, man. You can see yourself sleeping and all that shit. And then you can go spy on people, go to their houses, be like, Mom, I saw you last night. You was sleeping and stuff like that.
Do you got a cord that's connected to you when you come out of your body, though?
From what my understanding is, you have a protective cord so you won't stray, so you're still alive actually. Because if that cord is severed, and this is why a lot of people died from COVID. It wasn't because of the COVID was killing them. It was because doctors don't understand there's a spiritual body that works with your physical body. And so everybody that died from COVID, they had one thing in common. They went on the resuscitator. That resuscitator will put you at a near-death experience, man, period. And when you're at that near-death experience, it's so pleasurable that what you're going to experience, you just be like, I'm not going over here no more. I'm just going to go over here. And then people just go away, and then they die. They don't come back from the whatever that machine is called, a resuscitator. What is it called?
I know what you're talking about.
Ventilator. The ventilator, they go on. So it puts them in those medications, put them at that state of near death, and then they just go to the astral plane and go on.
So one thing I will give credit or credence to what you're saying is that, for instance, so in near-death experiences, right, your pineal gland will release DMT into your body, right? So it's the same thing when you go to a dream state. You release small doses of
DMT, right?
Right, and then when you have a near-death experience, it drops the whole clip. Right, like the whole clip is that. So like when people go to the part where like they see God and that, it'll be their own interpretation of what God look like.
Everybody has a different interpretation. Right?
Exactly. So I would give credence to that. And that's why I'm saying, have you ever done DMT? You actually can.
I heard that was a quicker way to get there. You know, because it has that.
About the businessman trip.
Yeah.
Businessman trip. Like literally, you don't. Well, it's because it lasts between 10 to 15 minutes, but you'll feel like you was gone for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Ahava, have you ever had a astroplaning experience?
No, I always felt like I wanted to, but I don't know. I don't really know what it is that much in order for me to say, yeah, I have done it. But like I spent at least a couple of years with doing meditation and doing like what's it called when they talk you through the meditation, guided meditations. And guided meditations with like astroplaning and affirmations and positive affirmations and affirmation meditation. Yeah, I mean the results that I got. So for example, with my basketball program, that was, man, I may have wasted some powerful meditation energy, man, on having a good program.
You ain't wasted.
But the results that I got from me meditating on me having a successful basketball program that was gonna be jugging, I seen all of those things come to pass. Like I visualized it, I studied it, I stayed on top of it. And just was just there. But that was like something new that I was doing. And then I practiced the meditation on that. And everything that I thought that might happen, happened. Down to me coaching LeBron's sons.
That's hard.
Yep.
Like the detail. This store, everything that I got is all from just a visualization exercise that I got. P? Well, I'm just saying, like, it probably all was, but just like
I even thought of you, Peanut. Like, that's why I was waiting on that one. Like,
but like, nah, just the visioning and meditation and just that stuff works good. I haven't went back to guided meditation in a while. That might be something good that I might want to do. But have you ever noticed though, like you'll do something and you'll see the results of it working, and then you'll stop doing it because you think you got it now. But then, like, it kind of dissipates. You're like, damn, hold on, man, I might need to go back to that.
Yeah. So,
block one now.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day plans. I'm gonna start with mine because it kind of coincides with what you're saying. I'm having all the kids in my family, literally my daughter, my son, my nephews, all the kids are coming to my house. So their parents, they can all go and enjoy themselves. They all gonna be at my crib for the very first time.
Yeah.
And I'm doing vision board parties for all the kids. And I'm literally gonna be pressing up shirts in my basement.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing on New Year's Eve.
That's what's up.
I got a joke, but I ain't gonna say.
Go ahead, do it.
This motherfucker sound like Michael Jackson.
It is. It gonna be Michael Jackson. Only thing I'm missing is the damn giraffes.
I might do that. That's like a good thing, man.
What's y'all plans for New Year?
I might have the kids over too. For real. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I don't never do nothing for New Year's anyway. We used to come up here at L's
Yeah.
at the building. We would come hang out here, but I don't go out or nothing like that. But that kid shit sound like some alright shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's your plan, Jamie?
I never have plans, bro. We never celebrated these holidays.
We all know the New Year really start in the summertime, but go ahead. There we go. Els, what's your plans for New Year?
Man, just chilling. I really ain't trying to do much, you know. I'm at work New Year's Eve and then just chill, you know, go home and relax, I guess. Like Chim said though, we normally do come up here and just kind of kick it, you know what I'm saying, and bring in the new year together.
Come
So
on,
I think that'd be good.
Today went speed or customer service?
They 5X. Yeah, it's a 5X black and a 5X white, I think.
What's your plans for New Year's, real quick? Get money for these hoes. Be the best dad possible. That's all our goals. All right. You gonna pay some bills? Ahava Elyon.
It's hard being a parent, man.
You gonna pay some bills real quick, Elyon? You ain't
Man,
cool.
Well, first,
Oh yeah. When it was little.
kids. Yeah. Yeah.
Soon as I ain't have to carry around a
Diaper bag.
Once they potty train, it's better. Chase is potty trained, thank God.
What?
You gonna pay some bills? Let me still live, baby.
Yeah.
He just kicking it online with the folks.
I'm trying to do some promo. I need to make some money, bro.
Here we go.
Like
Talk about it.
well, you ain't cool if you don't go to that school, Horizon Science Academy, man. What's up to Horizon Science Academy, man? We love all you guys over there. I appreciate Horizon Science Academy, man, and Principal O'Neill
Yes.
for coming through and like really breaking bread with us, man. He cut us a check this year, man. You know what I'm saying? And I made sure that, man, he had a lot of faith in this program, man, and in this business. And not only did he do that, he spent thousands of dollars with us making t-shirts too. So, man, what's up to Horizon Science Academy, man? I really rock with y'all and mess with y'all. I also mess with Big, you know what I'm saying? Like Big does what he can, you know, and as a business, you can only do what you can, man. We continue to promote everybody on this show, man, the whole year. You know what I'm saying? But Big was the only one that continued to just pay when he could, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody else too, like, man, we was showing free love, man, to everybody, you know, which is cool. Michael Wright is another bro that, he really ain't, he broke bread with me, man. So what's up, man? If you ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright. But Kiara Wine, Michael Wright, Horizon Science Academy. Yeah, I mess with y'all for real. I love you guys, man. And I love everybody else, man. All of the other people that was sponsoring the show, man. Y'all are friends of the show and we love you. But those three deserve to be mentioned as standouts, man, because they're the ones that like showed the most belief in what we was trying to do. And T-Shirt Kings for holding it down. 2023 though, man, I really want to. I got so many ideas, man. You know, I got my book getting ready to drop. The book is important, but just becoming more sleek is a little more important. Like, man, I feel like big stores like this, man, is a little dinosauric. I think that we could get money in another way besides having a big building. So when we talk about faith, you know, man, for 20 years, bro, 23 years, man, I've had a business and been in the business, in the community.
That little building.
And like, man, when you think about it, like, bro, me having, let me move this down a little bit. Me having a business in this community in the year like 1999, no, probably like 2003, 2004. Like I wasn't at the conscious level that I'm at right now. And so I used to have guns. I used to have a lot of guns, right? Just guns, guns, guns. But then, man, once I started studying, man, and I got an increased faith in the Most High, I said, if I got to carry a gun, I really don't have belief like I should in the Most High that I'm protected. And that's what I was talking about with the Pope. Like, man, I think that my life is way more. I think that my life is at risk more than the Pope is dealing in a poor community where I seemingly have money. And anybody at any time could get desperate to come in here and rob us or try to kill us or just come in here and just try to rob.
That's real shit.
But it would never happen. I ain't gonna say it would never happen. It could, but it hasn't. And it's been 20 years of it not happening. And I only have had the faith to say the Most High is gonna protect me. And my prayers are enough protection. I don't need a gun to protect. Man, my bro Markel, who I just did a video about the other day, bro, he carried a gun all the time. And you know what happened, man, for Markel carrying that gun? The people who was going to rob him knew that he was carrying a gun. So their only mind frame was to rob him, but shoot him first because they knew that he would have a gun. And so I think that my point that I'm trying to make is that, you know, like being in a community, being in business, like, I don't know, man. I just feel like sometimes I think that it's better for me to just be like out of the front, man. Just I don't want to be in the front of the store no more. I don't want to be dealing with so many people like that no more. I want people to call me and then I'll make their orders, same great service, and then just deliver it to them. Some of it because I don't got the money to afford all of this shit anymore. And some of it is because I feel like the Most High is maybe like removing a little bit of the money from me. And so he's making me say, bruh, go and do this. You know, I'm giving like I might have to pry it away from you in order for you to understand, like, I got something else for you. But to receive something else is always hard, man, when you've been blessed for so long or what you perceive to be blessing. Got two hands, man. You holding something in both of them. You got to let something go to pick up something else that's better. And so 2023, man, I want to just rely on faith, man, and not be attached to anything. Man, bro, what is it? Open to anything, attached to nothing. Open for anything, attached to nothing, man. And if you got that type of faith that you like honestly, one good thing that I think that I did this on accident, but now I understand what happened, was I made myself the logo of my business. I am my business. No building is my business because I've moved 10 times and people follow me everywhere I go. So that was good for me that I always was able to just, you know, be my business. And when people come here to shop, in a way, they come in to shop with me more than what they're buying. You know what I'm saying? Let me check this little bro out, see what he got. And so I just like, man, 2023, man, care less about what people think and just more about what the Most High thinks, man. Like, brother, yesterday we had this interview, man, with I did a Bible study yesterday. Yeah, I did a Bible study. And like, honestly, they thought that they were coming to do a Bible study with me. But I thought that I was doing a Bible study with them. You know what I'm saying? And just like, I wanted to just share ideas more than me asking questions about things that I know in the Bible. Because I think that the bros that came here had great intention. Like, they really wanted to, it was great because they wanted to come and help me and just like put me on a path that they thought I would be good for. But I did notice one thing though, like, they kind of thought that because I wasn't on their path, I wasn't on a path. And I wanted to just tell them that. They like, well, look, bro, it's kind of up to you. You know, you can do what you do. or you can come on over here. And I was like, bro, but I just don't want you to think like, because I don't want to come your way, that I'm not going to that destination. But it's hard to say that without being offensive, because it's almost like you're denying their
As a bar,
they
you
reach
also
out.
State of mind, you can hit it from the south, the west, the east, or the north.
Yeah, bro. I talked about that, bro. I said, hey man, the Most High is the biggest destination.
Yes.
And if we gonna get to him from different spots, we might come from different ways. But I don't know if they gonna feel it.
But then again, that goes to what you're saying. You were supposed to move away from caring what people think.
Man, there you go. There you go. And being able to say no, man. Bro, how do you say no? Chimo?
Yeah. He built that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Nah.
because man, that dude got a big heart, man.
Nah, that's I gotta learn how to say no, because man, yeah, to say no to people, man, I don't
Man.
I don't say no to nobody, man. I think all of us is like that.
Yeah.
I got
I'm like that too, because I don't say no. I really don't say no. If somebody got a
You
good idea,
too. You really don't.
yeah, I don't.
But I've been trying to
James,
learn.
I
I've been
don't.
having to learn how to say no, man.
God,
To have
man.
say no to people.
You ever seen that movie Yes Man?
I be
With
having
Jim
to
Carrey?
avoid calls.
Yeah.
I've been watching it all week in here,
Get
bro.
out of here.
I have.
Never say no to
Bruh,
my family.
it freed me, so I'm not mad at yes everything. It freed me.
I've been watching it off and on. I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Extra.
It's not like that. It's never.
So none of us know how to say no.
No, no, we don't.
No, we don't.
I've been learning.
I just think for the most part, we don't have people in our lives that we need to say no. We give them. Definitely give them.
Oh, yeah.
I need to say no to you. You worthless to me.
Yeah. If I gotta say no to you, that
They
thing.
pick up a lot of baggage too that people don't deserve that we deal with to just help them out.
That's true, but when you
There's
see
always
it, but when you see what it is or the return that you get off,
Bro, we got
that's
25 comments on our
We
post,
didn't
bro.
read.
Man, wait a
Take a
minute.
point away from Alabama. Not reading.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Go read the comments.
It says, I come and shot with you. You absolutely right. Speak. Okay. Wow.
That's true. We don't say no, but we alleviated people out of our life that we gotta say no to.
Don't come asking me.
That is true as hell,
New
bro.
attachment.
I don't deal with people that I gotta say
Bro,
no to.
what's up with
If
you,
Alabama
Queen?
hit me up and say to do something, it's gonna be something that's gonna be dope. If you hit me up and say to do something, it be something you're not gonna use. I don't have users in me, so I don't have to say no.
I think
got a
that
lot
there's
of users.
man.
Because see, like,
yes, it is.
we
bro.
we like we got levels of people.
I need
that
a
we
fence,
deal
though.
with.
I mean, you
I need
don't
a fix.
recognize them, bro.
So
you
y'all
know,
might not have a lot of people y'all need to deal with. I feel obligated to deal with people that are so not neath me, but people that are actually users. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just my spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? But I feel obligated because of whatever that went on in my life that I need to give back. And you gotta up your points.
Different.
You gotta up your points and you gotta up your points like you said. Like y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna be calling me. If I need something, I'm calling Smed first.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers that I give to,
yeah,
I can't get a
Yeah,
motherfucking
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
I can't get nothing
Right.
from them, man.
right.
Who we get
Nothing
to?
from them.
Yeah, can't get shit
gotta
from.
learn.
And I gave them more than I
Damn.
gave back to my own brother.
Right.
Start paying that attention.
Right.
But like I said, I feel obligated in some way because what like we've been through and where we at today, it didn't come from other people's help, man. It came from up there.
Yeah.
And so we owe back.
Yeah.
Nobody helping us.
Yeah.
Right.
We didn't get no help
True.
from nobody.
True.
None of us.
So then stop
True.
throwing your pearls to swine.
Ooh.
Well, what about if our journey is here to be a light bearer?
To be like, yeah.
It's not necessarily a light bearer. That's getting you.
It is though. It is, but like,
You don't believe that?
That ain't what you talking on though.
Yeah, there's real live angels out here. What do you think angels are?
Check it out.
Go ahead.
When I went to South America, when I went to Central America,
Right.
they didn't have nothing, But they was happy.
Oh yeah.
They didn't ask you for nothing. They needed everything.
Yeah.
Candace said we can't get shit back from people.
Right.
And they was happy to
They
get
was
it.
happy to get. They was appreciative. Yeah, of course.
Too.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not our environment around here, though.
It don't have to be that. And what are you talking about? Yes, it is.
No, I get it, but there's still somebody has to help these people,
You
man.
figure out
Who's gonna help these people then?
one.
Just answer that. Who's gonna help them?
If you're a full-grown adult, you're gonna help
No,
yourself.
but who's gonna help them though? Peanut, who's gonna help these people
If you're
that
a
Jamie's
full-grown
talking
adult,
about?
you're gonna help
Who's
yourself.
gonna help them, Peanut, that Jamie's talking about?
God bless those who bless themselves.
And
But who's
what
gonna help the people? So God don't. So how?
God got them too.
but let me
So
say
y'all
this.
can't say the Pope. You can't say the Pope need to have faith, and you think these people don't need to have faith also.
But God works through people though. He don't just give you something. He don't give you an
He
EB.
does, but
He
you got
don't just
somebody
give
that
you-
don't
he
want to
don't just
do
give some
nothing for
food.
themselves.
Right.
The only thing you should be doing, and this would be a great
That'd be too
spirit
fucking
of
fast.
giving them
Leah.
advice.
Leah.
Nah, you give them some advice.
That'd be
but
too
you
fast.
feed their kids.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that.
Well, but man,
But
I've been
mean
thinking
disregard.
this. No. It don't, because what they're saying is right too. But I've been on this one shit now that's saying no helps them grow. Like almost saying no to somebody makes them become stronger and a better thinker in order to figure things out for themselves.
There you go.
Help is not always giving somebody something.
That's a bar.
No, for real. It's
Nah,
not.
that's
No,
true.
that's hard.
It's not.
That's
That's
hard.
right.
Always giving somebody something.
Help ain't giving them
And
nothing.
sometimes
Sometimes.
you need to say, like you said, no.
No, it's gonna help.
Like, oh well, let's go full circle back to what you were saying at the beginning of the podcast.
That's hard.
The Democrats give,
give,
weaken,
give.
weaken,
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 weaken.
give,
Give.
weaken, weaken, weaken.
Atrophy.
Right.
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 It's you give somebody so much, man, and with these dumb handout programs, you almost are just giving them just enough to just keep them going without making them strong enough to like build something better.
They're skipping leg
Or
day.
even try.
Yeah, or even try.
Become enablers. Yeah.
Enabling.
Enable them. Yeah.
Enabling.
We all are in agreement for once.
Wow.
Listen, you enable them for real.
Oh, wait a minute. Candace said right peanut. Somebody said she was right.
I'll take that point. Thank you.
No, this is
Oh,
Candace.
I'll take the point from there.
Candace, she has a painting gallery and she paints beautiful portraits.
Really?
And that's
I
my
love
sister.
art.
Candace.
DM me,
You know,
DM me.
I introduced you to Candace before. Where were we at?
Is here?
Candace Lynn. Candace. Well, I think right now she's thinking about just becoming a little more mobile. So I don't know if she still got her
Yeah,
gallery
we
or not.
could do
But if she do, Candace, put the address of your gallery. But I
Yeah.
got a painting of hers up in the front of the store.
Oh yeah. Super dope. Yeah,
What's
let's in the
up,
front of the store.
Ease? What's up with my bro
Ease.
Ease in the building? Man, y'all, we did want to ask people that's in the comment section, man, like, what's your plans for 2023, man? How can you grow? Candace plus paint, she said.
And what's one thing that you need to improve on for 2023?
She mobile. Big
Oh,
facts.
for sure.
Mobile,
I need you
baby.
for a official network and chill on a Monday. I need you to come out. If you're a free official
Yeah.
network and chill on a Monday, 6:00 p.m., let me know. We'll set up your art installations wherever we're at. We are mobile as well.
There you go, Candace. You hear that?
Love.
We got you going. Yeah. Did we do it? It's 2:00, man.
Bruh, I feel amazing after this, man.
Yeah, man. Like, we needed to get this out our system, bro.
So,
And Candace, another thing, I want you to come on and get interviewed on the Legendary People podcast too.
My pleasure.
That's important. We definitely want to get you on. And then a whole new slew of guests, you know what I'm saying, to
Yes.
come through for 2023
yep.
and keep it popping.
We got a big dog coming.
Oh yeah, who we got coming, bro?
I don't want to tell him, you feel me? I don't want to tell him, you know what I'm saying?
Was it
Rick Ross?
Rick Ross?
Rick Ross is on the way, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So big
Big
things
easy.
coming in 2023. My bro,
Yeah.
Ahava Elyon's book, Stolen, is coming out 2023. As y'all know, official network and chill, man. We going hard, man. We household name, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
There
Maha
ya.
Selassie. I dare you to forget Darian. I dare you to forget Darian. Shout out to Darian
I
Love.
love you, babe.
She been on multiple official network and
Much love.
chills.
That.
Who's that?
Last 3 numbers off of it.
They gonna arrest you on spot.
Darian. Hey,
The bank.
yes.
Don't ever put your
by
credit card out
stolen.
on live.
Sherry,
Negative
Sherry, what's
motherfucker.
up?
Hey, you
No,
trying
no,
to
no,
use
no.
this
That's
motherfucker, you gonna go to jail
Sherelle.
today.
What's up, Sherelle? Love you, man. Thank
gonna
you.
learn
Thanks,
today.
fellas.
What's
Appreciate
Sherelle?
that.
Yeah,
Kitty
AES
Bay.
for their money, the water bill for their money.
Inspires.
And I got a center point on my back too. Man. They all in shut off notice.
You a nut ass nigga to pull your credit card out on a live video.
Try it. I'll dispute everything. Get the money back. I'll be like, man, my car's been missing for 6 months.
Man, we kind of lit right now, man. We got people they checking in, they commenting, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate
man,
all
for
of
real.
y'all, man.
Man, Chim man broke down the astroplane.
Astroplaning.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it was hard.
Man, we got a lot of man. I look at y'all and all I see is wisdom, bro.
It's hard, bro.
Like real kings
Lot
over
of
there.
knowledge up here, bro. A lot of knowledge.
I'll be in soon for more products.
There we go.
Let's get it. Come real soon. Today.
So speaking of that, let's talk about your YouTube page, man.
Oh man. Okay, so I've been working on. I just got back from Amsterdam, and I wanted to do my opinion on the Netherlands. Well, it wasn't Amsterdam. You go there, you call it Amsterdam. You know, you're gonna get it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Netherlands. Right?
Mm.
What's wrong with Amsterdam?
Because Amsterdam is just a little city.
Right.
But they's more popular. That name is more popular.
Yeah, we know what.
Did you go to Amsterdam though? To that city? Okay.
First, but I'll be going back again soon. But
Yeah.
I wanted to give like my honest opinion on the people. You know, for the men out there, I'm gonna give you the lowdown on the women. For the women, I'm gonna give you the lowdown on the men.
Give us a teaser for
There's a lot of sex trafficking out there, ain't it?
Yes,
Red light?
yes, no, and maybe.
Okay.
The red light
Is in Amsterdam.
is different.
You went? Did you partake?
Ah!
on, bro.
We'll get back with you guys.
Partake.
Man, you
That's
ain't
good
good.
discipline. See, that's his lack of discipline talking to you right there.
Now you know what people working
Now I
on.
see
You
what's
can,
going on with
you
you.
know what niggas working on. You can hit them like, hey, look,
Go ahead,
look at a picture of me and somebody. He be like, Peanut, you ain't put that fence up yet, have you?
Right.
What happened?
I just, you know, I'm gonna get a whole honest opinion of the whole.
Get it? It's a bar.
Well, you was out there when the World Cup was happening.
Just towards the end of it.
Oh, it
They
was
was
lit
in
then.
the World Cup though. They was towards the end. I think they was probably in the semifinals. Damn near. Yeah, they got bucked. They Saudi.
So they didn't get wild with it.
Yeah, for
Was it
sure.
a sad day that day?
Nobody gave a damn. They was high.
Nobody gave a damn in Amsterdam.
Yeah, nobody gave a Amsterdam. They was high.
If you go over there and you're talking soccer, they're gonna talk to you about it. But if you say football,
Yeah,
they love you
yeah.
because
You know what they
You dialed in.
You know what I mean? So
Tapped in with the
But can you
phone.
smoke weed anywhere at any time
anywhere, it's
in the whole
well,
Netherlands?
I can't say anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
That would be like a blanket indictment. 'Cause they're really trying to get rid of that as their
Stigma.
Yeah, they don't want to be known anymore as the
That-
tourism spot for sex and drugs. But nothing is really.
Favorite part of the
baby.
podcast. That part right
That shit,
there.
baby.
illegal. It really is. But
Yeah.
But
Look
it's
at it.
decriminalized. It ain't charging you. They could care less. If you dealing, that's a different story.
Mm.
You know, it was a really good experience. Like I said, I'm going back. I think
What the hoes look like in the windows, man?
the hoes they look like baby dolls in a Barbie box.
Damn.
Really?
Damn.
So they got women in windows just standing there ready for love.
Ready for love.
ready
Ready
for
for love.
The whole bed and everything.
You the fuck.
Ready for
Ready for love.
He said ready for love.
What are you talking about? I'm being respectful.
Man, what is
what do
wrong
you
with
do?
you, bro?
They was ready.
What do you do?
You go in the room and they close the curtains. They're already in there. Damn. They got like these pinkish red lights around.
How much is it?
How much?
That's expensive.
What's the prices?
I don't know.
I think that,
Was it $40 or less?
nah, it's up there like 200, 300.
Oh,
probably.
$40 still running right now in Dayton, Ohio. I know.
How much?
$40 still running
Nah,
shop.
that's been over since the pandemic.
Oh,
These
damn.
hoes raised the prices to 200-300 up here, and they dirty as fuck.
Oh, man.
They all out of business.
Shout out to Amsterdam.
I think Pat Cooley was the last person in business.
That was going for 40.
Shout out to Pat.
Shout out, man.
Free Pat.
Oh. Man, I'm
You ain't gonna say free Pat?
yeah. Okay. But listen, like
Yeah.
I did think about some of this stuff. Like we was listening to the Young Thug. Now we didn't talk about this shit.
Here we go. The case of 2020.
We didn't talk
Young
about
Thug.
this Young Thug shit.
All right.
I'm on the side that the bros haven't snitched all the way yet, and I think Thug can still.
The
beat
last
case.
dude just did.
The last dude.
just did.
No, it did not to me.
No, I'm not talking about Gunna. No, I'm talking about the dude who just.
The
video who dropped
the
today.
video that Chim dropped today. Jamie seen it.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro.
I seen it.
The
I
whole
watched
thing.
it.
The line by line. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Chim can beat the case for Young Thug. Chim could go to court for Young Thug as his attorney and
Oh,
get him
yeah.
out.
I say Young Thug.
How would you get him out?
He ain't gonna get out. He can do a deal. That's what I would tell him as his attorney. You gotta do a deal, bro, because you got your own people coming to court. I don't care if you're guilty or innocent. That jury, they don't care about nothing like that. You gotta do a deal, man. Period. You gotta do a deal. I don't care.
I beat it.
You gotta do a deal.
I beat the case with
What would be your stance on getting the case?
Well, first of all the stuff that they're saying, I was listening for a for real nail in the coffin, and I didn't hear one. And the people that they are letting out, they're not letting them out with time still. They like giving them probation. So to me, I feel like that these charges aren't so serious because like if I commit a murder, but Chim is with me and I tell, hey, he was with me, they're not letting me out on probation.
Right.
I'm still gonna do my 10 years, but might not do 20. So the point that I'm saying is like these charges aren't as serious as they're making them out to be. And it's not a Fed case. This is a state case.
Agreed.
So the feds haven't picked it up where it's like ratcheted up to that level. And the shit that they saying, they like, was you associated with some niggas that sold dope at the gas station? You're like, yeah, associate.
Right.
I see something that could be defended.
But
I see something that can be defended. He said, like, nigga, you're their associate. I don't even know them. And like they want to get Thug so bad as he is this big target that they are just going after. And all of his friends are kind of like admitting that like they're a gang. But he like, bro, I didn't even see this shit as a gang. But I guess if y'all describing a gang as what we was doing, then we are a gang. But I didn't see us as a gang. I thought we was just some niggas just kicking it. And then they keep acting like these text messages and all of this other, man, he like, bro, that's locker room banner. The same thing as Donald Trump saying, grab him by the pussy. He like, man, damn, y'all niggas ain't beat that nigga up yet. Damn, y'all ain't shot that nigga. He just talking shit. He's not ordering. He didn't say, go shoot and kill him today and I will cash you the fuck out. First one to kill that nigga get 10 bands. We ain't hearing that. He just making like generalized statements that is not an order whatsoever.
They're giving you little nitpicks. They're not gonna give you the whole discovery pack. They just giving you little.
I'm going to,
samples.
okay, so right. So based off of what we've heard so far, then I'll say Thug got an opportunity to beat it.
I want to ask
And
you,
I
Chim.
think like Chimbo, man, like
I want to ask him a
he
question.
ain't giving himself enough credit as to how he could wiggle because
Oh, Chim.
my bro got the
Let me ask a
wiggle.
question real quick.
Juicy stuff though, not just
No, this is
No,
this is
I got a
one
question,
stage
though.
of the- Hold on, let me answer. This is just the first stage of the process. They're not gonna give you all the bells and whams right now. That's about.
But I mean,
They're not gonna give it to the public.
they gonna give you something.
But
He said Chim gonna get y'all off the charge for sure.
For sure.
hey, listen. But what L is saying, it would be 100% accurate what L is saying, but they've already established you as creating chaos within this business of making money towards your chaotic acts. So that's where RICO comes in.
What's your question? Also, could the feds pick this case up still?
If it was a federal crime involved in it, yeah.
So
But
if they
everything
could
is
tie this into, let's say you're
like a
doing,
kidnapping.
no, if you're going from,
Probably could
no,
easily
no,
be done crossing the state line.
I'm about to say that. If you went from Atlanta to Florida
It can
doing
easily
any
be.
crime, they could easily turn this into a Fed case.
Yeah, it could.
What is your outlook if it becomes a Fed case?
Man, it don't even have to go to a Fed case. It's bad now. He needs to make a deal, man. It's over. He's not gonna make a deal, man. He probably gonna get 12 years. A good deal would be like 12 years because he got his co-defendants, his partners, man, that are giving up their text messages with his phone number, and they all collaborating and saying, "Did you make this amount of money at the store? Did you
But
make
under
this?"
what conditions are they giving this
It don't
information
matter,
up?
man.
It
People-
does matter.
No, it don't matter when the jury hears this. They're gonna say the jury thinks like a human.
Yeah.
Why would your own boy come and testify from you?
Because his own boy was facing 20 years in prison.
Jury, man, I don't, yeah.
The jury don't. Man, what?
They
If I was
vanilla
on that,
as
wait a
fuck.
minute. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Wait. The jury.
They need to get rid of the jury because the jury is not fair. Because the jury are humans. and
Right.
They don't understand what reasonable doubt is. Of course, you can present reasonable doubt, but the jury doesn't go by reasonable doubt. They go by common sense.
What's better, a jury trial or a bench trial?
A bench trial. A bench trial. A bench trial. Because
A bench trial, the judge don't care about
None of that.
none of that. He cares about
The
what you
law, the
legally
fact.
He
prove.
cares about the law.
Right. But another thing too is we are all. I said another thing too. That's wrong. All right. So, but another thing too.
Also,
Another thing also. Still wrong. But like if I'm on the jury and somebody come and tell on somebody, and then that lawyer says, Peanut, you did tell on him, but did the prosecution offer you anything for your testimony? How much time was you facing? 20 years. And how much time did you get when you
Probation.
offer this probation? I'm like, motive to lie.
They bring that up.
So I'm like, Thug gotta
That's
just
a go.
stand
It never
up
works.
and
It
like,
That's a good
never,
one.
it never works.
And-
though.
and I'm
It
talking about
never
probation,
works.
it wasn't
never
like-
works.
oh my, but it should. That's messed up
It
though.
never works.
This year.
It never works.
prayers for
This year we need a Godcast Pee Wee baseball team. Our coach Elyon. I love that man. Godcast.
Pick on the jury or looking to put
Ease.
away-
Ease in the
Word,
building.
for sure.
Put away what
The
they
people- the
call
people-
a thug.
The people on the
Yeah.
jury have no clue.
His name is Young
They need to
Thug.
put
That's a
criminals
problem.
on the jury.
that
They don't
is a
have
problem.
they don't have no clue about how criminal is ran. If they put criminals and let them be on the jury, then the criminal can see through that and be like, not guilty.
So-
Right.
This motherfucker's trying to get the deal. You have these people that have never had a traffic ticket.
That's true.
Trying to
Now that's
this
a great
all shit
point.
out. Now you have a human. Okay, why would his friend? That's the only thing. Why would his friend say this if it's not true? He's
So look,
Man,
I want to ask you also.
that's
So
true.
I want you to look at this camera and what would you say to the other co-defendants still in this case? What would you say to them in this camera right now?
to the two that took the deals.
No, like the ones who have not played out yet, because there's still multiple people still there.
I mean-
what would you say to them?
It's probably too late for y'all to even take a deal because they have this dude Tick that's saying everything. So y'all just hang in there, keep your head up.
They
That's all you
going
can
down.
I wouldn't advise you to snitch on nobody because you was participating in this criminal activity around this man. He's feeding y'all. That ain't cool, man, to do that type of shit. bro.
Man, that's terrible.
you was
bro.
involved in this shit just like him or more. But see, Young Thug should have cut that shit off when he got that check. He should have been like, y'all, this ain't what we doing. But he's still glorifying this shit through his rap.
Man,
songs
but what
and
about
shit
if
like
Young Thug didn't do any of that shit, but he just didn't turn his back on his friends and let them do them?
That's what I
without
think
judgment?
really happened.
That's,
And
that's
like-
what basically they put Mike Vick in jail for when he's fighting.
Right. So
That's the same
what
thing,
about
okay? He
what
wasn't
about
doing
if
all the
Thug
dope
just
work,
say
but
like,
you
look, bro, man, these was my these was my day one friends. Before we got this record deal, they had been my friends. I kind of trusted them because I knew them before I got famous, and going to get a whole new circle of friends. They want to be my friends just because I got money. So I was friends with them, and they are my associates. And they was cool, but I didn't participate in the shit that they was participating in. That was them. Yes, I never kicked them out of my so-called gang, YSL, or any of that other shit, but I changed my life when I got a lot of money. I didn't have to sell drugs at the corner store no more. I didn't buy drugs anymore and then put them out into the streets because I was getting millions of dollars from doing what I loved. But now, since they in trouble and they see that their way out of trouble is blaming me, that's what they're doing.
And that would be a cool defense.
It
Sounds good.
Well, what's the likelihood that you didn't put
No
no
money.
money?
Right.
A lot.
Come on, bro.
Bro, yeah, seriously,
They got a rental car that was in Thug's name, which is the dumbest thing ever.
but Thug didn't buy no rental car for them to go and shoot nobody up. And that lends more to what I'm saying. Like, bro, I try to do these bros a favor to show them that I still love them and I haven't changed. And they get a rental car and go and kill somebody while it's in my name. That's me not knowing how to say no coming back to bite me.
I think they got text messages from. I think they got.
That is,
They got
you
text
just said a
messages.
mouthful.
They got
You
text
just said
messages.
some shit.
Right.
That's why we all gotta learn to say no. We just learned this right now. We're watching a brother get crucified right in front of us off him not having ability to say
Because,
no.
man, I'm going to tell you
I
something.
want to say no.
He didn't
What-
want to say no.
Man, I don't know, bro. Because, man,
That's
like,
a bar I ain't know.
man, a lot of times,
I didn't
man,
wanna say
man, a lot of times you say yes just because you don't want the person who's asking you to think that, like, feel like you don't love them, or you trying to be funny, or you just
done
don't want to
changed
deal with
up.
you done changed up. Like, come on, bro.
But here go the thing.
Man,
Damn.
Young Thug
You
did
gotta
not.
deal
Young
with that.
Thug did
Damn.
not want
That's shallow,
to.
bro. That's shallow.
Damn, bro, that's some real
Because
shit.
If now I'm getting money and I can do some LeBron with you and put my homies on, I'm telling you, this what we doing now. And if you say no to me,
Go on.
fuck you.
Fuck you. I got the power. I got the money.
Right.
It's your
This ain't what we
say-so.
doing.
This ain't what we doing no more.
Yeah, but
That is the
I would
prosecution's
never
argument.
drive a car.
That's the
if I was
prosecution's
out at the
argument.
club and I'm drinking.
Is that they can't say no to Young
Man, he was
Thug.
always on the
That's
top.
their
He
argument.
wasn't never a bottom nigga. He was always on the top when he was broke.
Right.
He was still over these little
He
niggas.
didn't
That's a
do
good
it.
argument right there.
He
It's
didn't.
either
Man,
he
who's
couldn't
got
say
more
no.
to lose, Thug or them?
Thug, man. I mean, everybody. They lose their freedom. Just because he got more money.
Freedom ain't gotta
well,
fight something.
well, he's gonna
They ain't
lose.
got no
He's
fight.
gonna lose money and freedom. They're just gonna lose freedom. He's got more to lose.
He got more to lose if you.
And
record
like,
sales may go up if you go to prison.
man, I think, man, that we are like, man, what they're trying to do, man, they're trying to use Young Thug's entertainment, like writing and music shit, as a way to
Big shoulder,
big,
big
what's up?
stepper in the building.
Yes, sir.
Big stepper.
They're trying to use his reputation as an artist. What's up with you, bro?
We were talking great about you too, man. You
I
pulled
did.
right up,
Yeah,
man.
I did,
Look,
no doubt.
big stepper,
Gave you a huge shot.
big
but
stepper. More
they-
flavors than lemon pepper. You heard?
Oh, this is Kiera.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man,
yeah. That's my brother Chin, big. That's my big bro.
Oh, yeah,
man.
bro, it's
And that's my
family.
big brother Jamie over there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
Both of
heard
them.
this shit do it to y'all women. I heard about it.
That climax. Get on the climax.
That's crazy. I see y'all now.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
man,
sir.
what?
Put you on bop.
Get in there.
And
That's word on the street.
Hey man, I think that
Intimacy.
man, those guys, man, is trying to use Thug as their opportunity to get out of jail with no loyalty, man. Because one thing that we can say, it's not right for them to do that.
Sure.
If they was really a gang with him and now they are just throwing him under the bus, they wrong, period. Like there ain't nothing else that we can say about them. So why would we even believe them? Like the judge should be like, damn, y'all was in a gang together. Now y'all telling on him. I don't believe shit that you saying. You are.
But that ain't how it works, though.
Well, that's how I would judge it. I
I
wish we could get Judge Gerald. I wish we could get Angelina Jackson or Judge Gerald on the show.
We
to
gonna get
ask
Judge
them-
Gerald on here. I
to
stood
ask
on
them.
yesterday. I stood on yesterday.
to ask them when somebody, well, when it's a criminal telling on another criminal and you are aware of the street code that you're not supposed to do that, they should lose even more credibility when they go and tell. Like this person is like on another level of dishonesty.
No, don't even exist no more.
No more.
That's empty.
That shit is empty.
It don't even exist no more.
They trying to get somebody in your organization too, because they got all the details that nail you to the coffin,
They
right?
used to put a plan.
But wouldn't that, if that person was interested in doing right, they would come forth willingly without it being some type of bargain.
Why we gonna
About what?
All I'm-
doing wrong. I
right.
got caught. We need you to get a bigger fish, so we're gonna use you. We're gonna use you to tell your fellow brother, and that's how it is.
Man, I know they say, what do you want me to say?
They are the Trojan horse.
What you want me to say? That's what they asking them because they already discussed what they gonna ask them in
But it's
open
more
court.
than just what they said. They give them the where to get the evidence from, text messages,
And the work.
stuff they can pull up, Facebook accounts. They give them all that type of shit.
See, like all of that stuff to me is like so petty, bro, because they are posting. They like, man, did you make a YSL post saying that you getting money and you don't give a fuck? He like, yes.
That
That was the type of shit that they were saying. Like, but Thug
Robberies,
didn't fucking tell
murder.
nobody to go rob
But
nobody
that
though,
opens
bro.
the door. No.
Robbery and
No,
murder
look.
was the three things that was serious in that.
Thug didn't do nothing.
Those
that shit.
things, those things are small breadcrumbs to a larger piece. Like if you say, "Did you make this post?" That's attaching you to that Facebook post that also has messages connected to Young Thug
Right.
problem.
We don't know what's
No,
going
you
They do
saying
that to make those
probably. You
connections.
saying probably, but that
I mean, yeah,
ain't
of course.
it,
I
though.
mean, like it's all speculation. Like there's no way we
Man,
have all that.
Thug
But I'm
did-
just saying speculation.
All
wise.
I'm saying that
deal, man.
the shit that
Got
they
it.
Take the deal,
Thug
Thug.
deal, take it to the box.
Take it to the box.
Hell nah.
Cause they don't got shit, and they take it to the box.
He
and
can do life in prison or get a.
He can't do life in prison, bro. That's not true. He's got a life sentence hanging over his head. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Man, he got so many accounts.
Absolutely.
This is his second deal right now. And
What did he do, bro? Honestly, what is he being charged with? You tell me.
So in the RICO case, right? So like you have him charged with the counts of the RICO case, but there's
What
so
is he being charged? What is the
I don't
RICO
have
case?
the exact count for. I mean, I can pull it up.
Come on,
but-
Chimo. What you? So we don't know. Wait a minute. One person, he don't know. He don't even know. He don't even know. Come on, what you got?
He's being charged as being in a conspiracy with anything that happened within this group or organization that he's being charged with, which includes robberies, selling of drugs. Hold on.
Charged with a robbery, Young Thug. Come on, big.
No, listen.
Not guilty.
Robberies,
No.
drugs, drug possession of weapons.
He already served his time for the drugs. They
possession
caught
of
him with him.
weapons, and possibly murder.
And they killed the fucking well, first of all,
Murder.
the wait a minute, wait. Now let's go to the weapons because the weapons, that whole search warrant got kicked. So all of that shit got thrown out because it was fruit of a poisonous tree. They went in his house and found shit that they had no business searching. So all of that is gone. That's done. He don't got that shit hanging over his head. Now what else?
So as the judge spoke yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
the prosecutor, robberies.
He didn't do
plural. He
false.
didn't do nothing robbery. Okay.
Hell
He
no.
didn't- he didn't
Young
do
Thug
himself.
did not. That nigga's a billionaire.
He didn't do him himself.
What he do? I know he didn't orchestrate a robbery, bro. Young Thug got millions of dollars, bro. He did not go tell some little niggas to go and rob somebody just to be doing crime in the neighborhood.
About the money though.
So why would
He
put
didn't
in
do it
his
though,
rap
bro.
lyrics, thinking about the whole-
Orchestration part.
Because Tick told him he did that shit and he thought it was funny and wrote it in his lyrics, which is bullshit for him to do, but it's not a
They got
crime.
text messages,
So-
though.
He didn't
I have
tell
the-
Tick to go
I have
do
the
that
charges right
stupid
here.
You
shit.
don't have to tell
I have the
me.
charges right
If
here.
I'm the leader of this group.
Okay. He
So
finna research the charges. Come on, let me hear it.
he just got a new charge added also, which is street racing, which I know you're gonna laugh at. So street racing also added.
Thank you, Chim. Now, what does that tell you, Chim?
They
What does that
reaching.
tell you, Chim?
Reaching.
What does that tell you? They don't got
Right.
shit. They don't got shit.
Reaching.
They charge
Yeah,
this
they
nigga with
added
street
street racing
racing.
recently.
That means they have so much of a frivolous, fucked up case that now they want to put street racing on my nigga shit. Come on, Pete. Let me hear his charge.
Street racing, possession of drugs with intent to distribute, possession of firearms,
Lies.
3 counts of being a person employed or associated with a criminal street gang to conduct or participate in criminal gang activity, which is proven by
All
the
right,
people
come on.
taking
Let me hear.
police.
Let me hear.
Right?
That's a gang
Uh,
charge.
And through the commission of a crime per document viewed by Vulture. So those are the charges that he's and street racing.
And street racing. Free my nigga. Bro, they got a bunch of bullshit and they're not giving the niggas that's telling big, they're getting probation.
Yeah.
Timo, they're getting probation, bro.
The street racing is hilarious. The street racing is hilarious.
The reason why they after Thug is
You'll get
because-
thug off for sure, big bro.
Listen,
I know that.
These younger people that don't have no money, they're the problem in the streets, man. It's not Thug that's the problem in the street. He's responsible with his dirt.
No, he is responsible for street racing.
No, okay, but the people like Tick and him, the
Take that charge. Take that plea right now for street
the
racing.
one that's doing the dumb shit, that's what they tired of seeing because innocent people are getting hurt.
Ahava, would you plead out if you was Thug to street racing?
No way,
No,
man.
you ain't taking the street racing charge.
Listen to me, bro.
You ain't taking the street.
Thug did not do this. Is a zealous, overzealous prosecutor
Yeah.
that wants to make a name for herself for whatever reason,
did.
bro. And what she's doing is she's trying to attribute the crime that's going on in Atlanta to Thug's music. Now,
Crime has been down.
now, what I do say is this: the music that Thug is putting out is poisonous. It's fucked up and it's influencing people to do wrong. But that's all gangster rap and gangster shit. But you can't go and put him on some Rico shit because he's rapping about that shit. These the street racing shit sounded to me like they don't got enough.
Yeah.
So now let's get something that we can actually prove. They probably got a video of this nigga like speed and racing a car or something. Like this, and the people, like the main problem is the people that's getting out of these charges are getting probation. I know I keep saying that, but that means to tell me that the charges aren't so severe that you would get a lot of time anyway, that you're getting off on probation.
Yeah.
Thug, those charges, the one that might be like damning is like saying he's a gang. So I don't know how much charge you can actually get for being a gang.
No charge for being a gang. You can have a gang or organization if you want to. That's
Well,
what it
and
Committing
if
a
that's
crime
true, then
as a
he's
gang
good.
is illegal.
Crime is
How about
what gets you to
KKK,
Rico.
for example?
Yeah, the KKK, they around.
Definitely a game.
Right. So I
not
don't
illegal
think
about
I
having
don't
a gang.
think yeah, those charges to me, I think Thug got I think got a good chance to beat this case. And all the shit that I heard them guys saying on the surface, it did sound a little bad. It sounded like they was just like cooperating. But then I also seen wiggle room for a skilled lawyer to go in and explain away what they was talking about without making Thug be a monster. Like I don't think he got nothing to worry
We
about.
gotta have a bench trial because ain't no jury gonna be like,
Yeah, they want them off the streets. They
the
don't
jury
care
gonna
about
look at him like,
They
man,
do.
guilty.
They do use the rap lyrics too now.
Yeah.
So listen, look. I just looked up the statistics, right? So ever since YSL have been in custody, crime rate is down 1%. Rapes are down 17%.
Oh, man.
Aggravated assaults are down 4%. Robberies are down 9%. Burglaries are down 11%, and thefts of motor vehicles are down 8%.
That's because people about to get their taxes, man. Ain't got
Oh,
nothing to do
crime
with
is
it.
down. Is that's just in his area, bro?
I was capping, man.
Oh.
Man, that shit ain't way down on the backwards,
That shit,
man.
man, like
You stupid.
chilling, relaxing, bro.
They're allowed to use
Maybe. What's up? You want to pull up? Yeah. We'll probably do it tomorrow just to get busy.
Yes.
the distribution company to the record label.
We popping them bottles for New Year's, bro. That's for sure.
I talked to Locknard. Monday, I'll be working both.
Yeah, bro, I need you.
Yeah, man.
Try to catch on Monday.
Got you, bro.
Love y'all more than
Man,
love
love you too, bro.
See, bro.
I got something big coming up. No pun intended. I got you.
So,
Yo, man, shout out to Big, man. Kiara Wine, man. You feel me? You want to get lit a little bit? On wine with some Kiara Wine. We got to pop them.
drink
I mean,
that shit.
these bottles ain't going to make it to 2023. I ain't going to hold you. Yes,
Drink
Sirski.
it, drink it now. I'm gonna be in here blow.
But man, if he has one more person come against him, man, it's over for it, man.
I don't think they got serious charges against my nigga, man.
What would you do if you was a co-defendant on that case?
If I was a co-defendant on the case right now,
Yeah.
I would stand strong with Young Thug. I don't think that it's right for them to go and I don't think that it's right for them to be his brother and then go to court against him.
Yeah, bro. You already sat a year,
right.
nigga. What's another one?
Like if I didn't have shit to do with it, I would say, look, bro, I don't got shit to do with none of that shit. I don't know what Thug got to do with that, but bro, I wasn't doing that shit.
Prove me by what I did.
Exactly.
Right.
What was
Yes.
said,
Right.
Man, prove me from what I did, and I'm gonna go from there.
Right. Like,
Thanks.
but them bros, but you know what though?
Shout
When I-
out to my co-defendants. Them niggas sat there until I took the first plea.
Laws are written, man. It's so fucked up, man. It's like no way out of that shit, man, because you're guilty just if I prove your association. All the other stuff don't matter.
Right.
I don't have to prove each individual crime, man.
So for me being the person that was the fucked up person in my case, right? They all waited on me, and I made sure we all was free. Thug need to do the right thing and take the appropriate plea so everybody.
You say you should just plead out?
I would.
I wouldn't.
I would plead out.
Plead out to what?
I wouldn't have. I mean,
I would think my dudes ain't gonna sit there and turn against me and sit there.
they are.
Right.
Yeah, but I
They
wouldn't plead
are.
out.
They are doing it.
But some of the shit that I think they're saying is based on the definition that the prosecutor's telling them that a gang is. So like they like this is a gang. If you hanging together, y'all getting high, and y'all know some people that sell dope that's like part of your friends, you're a gang. You like, damn, for real?
So do you think that Thug? So what?
Hey, if they told us Legendary People podcast was a gang,
Let's be men about it. No, let's be men about it.
That's not the
No.
problem. It's when you have 3 or more people. Call it what you want, gang, organization, or whatever. They just keep saying
Gang, bro.
because that's what they affiliate.
I do something we all did.
yeah.
It's no problem with having a gang. It's 3 or more people doing business and making business off of it.
What about
Crimes for money.
Young Thug's accountability for any of this? Should he take any accountability for any of this? So that's what I'm saying on the stand-up side of me taking that plea. So you ain't got to. I will be the person to make sure you don't snitch on me by me taking accountability.
We always doing it together.
And I was feeding y'all niggas.
Who's heavy his head and who holds the crown?
Yeah, but
That don't mean you gotta sit down for the longest.
I don't think
Y'all gonna go
I don't
down
think
together.
Doug personally was telling these dudes to go rob people. I don't think
Right.
he was doing that.
Right,
I
man.
think he was laughing about the shit and then like, y'all
Right.
was crazy. Just,
Yeah,
I
thank
think-
you, bro.
I don't
Thank you.
think-
That's
I don't
exactly
think
right.
He was actually telling them to do this to go get these pennies and nickels and dimes.
Do you have any proof that he did?
No, but I don't
No.
think he would do it. I don't think.
That don't make sense.
The risk don't. The risk ain't worth the reward, bro.
Y'all don't know people like, for instance, y'all don't know some niggas that just for instance, I remember being locked up with, I'm not gonna say his name. These niggas literally will go rob niggas, go to the strip club and throw the money and go back and rob niggas again.
You think but right, but were they millionaires with a lot to lose?
Not millionaires. No.
Nah. Like Young Thug, just look at his position though, bro. Like you rob people to get money, for the most part. All right, outside of these weird people that did that shit that you're talking about, most people rob.
It's not weird.
Rob-
In the grand scheme,
Rob people to go throw the money in the strip
Night
club.
after night after night after night after night, and then you go to the strip club.
You're right. You are right. It's a little different, but not
we
as
get
much.
our bread by rob. They didn't throw everything they robbed.
Right,
Everything
right.
they got.
But if you're sitting in a millionaire seat though, I don't think that you would be going to rob a gas station.
That's your
Or-
consciousness, not his. You don't know
But
what his mindset
I
could have
don't
been.
know, but neither do you though, bro. Like I don't,
Yeah,
but neither
yeah,
do you.
yeah, I
But
agree,
we're
yeah.
talking about the probability of somebody who is rich from doing what they love to do to go and rob a gas station or send his little bros on a mission
But he
to rob a
used to.
gas
I
station.
would say that he probably used to do that.
He might have, but once he got a bankroll,
He didn't do that no more.
I don't think he did it anymore. But I might be wrong. You're right. I might be wrong. But we're just talking about weighing the probability.
Yeah,
We would say not likely.
not likely.
What would be the likely a Young Thug coming in here and just robbing the place?
Like as a show of power, I think like people will do that
What would
just
be
to
the
be
likelihood?
But that's gonna be somebody.
Out of a scale of 1 to 10, Young Thug
The likelihood
wouldn't
of
show his
anybody
power.
doing that is low.
No, exactly. So somebody with a lot more money than what the average person has
Less
is
than
low.
probability. Yeah.
So I don't
Less than
think that he
probable.
would do that, bro. And they
He
said,
didn't separate himself like he needed to do.
there you go.
He didn't separate himself.
There you go.
gotta
I agree.
separate yourself.
So in that accountability,
He's held accountable.
and that's why I
I
would
don't
plead
think
out
he's
if
held
I was Young Thug in order to free other people from the obligation of them having to be called a snitch over my situation that I was the grandmaster of
10
doing.
years?
I have to. I have to take 10.
I ain't doing that. Ain't none of us.
He didn't even do that though, man. He didn't do
10
shit.
years is not a lot, man. He's young, man. He got money. He'll be all right. He gonna have to take some time. Take 10, or we
Come on,
gonna give
McCain.
this 50 ball.
Yeah, I'm taking that 10.
And they want
Come on,
some
McCain.
accountability from somebody, man. Like,
What-
we might not
what are
be
they
like a
charging
deal
him
where
with?
How long did Bobby
Wow.
Shmurda do? And Bobby Shmurda came home and was championed as him being a stand-up dude. And he did extra time because he wanted to make sure his co-defendant didn't do more time. You come on, McCain. I'm not saying for everybody, of course. Not recycling crime. We're not talking about you being none of that.
free.
But bro, like he didn't. My point is like, man, if he's not really doing the shit that they're accusing him of, or they are inflating these charges or exaggerating what
They
they're
always
charging
do.
him
They
with.
always do.
It ain't right, bro. It's not right, and that's all I'm saying is.
But he
like,
has some accountability, some culpability in that, and he should.
from a moral standpoint, he does, but I don't know about a legal standpoint if he does or not. The morality, like,
And
man,
that's the reason why
if it's morals, then we need to go and lock up a lot of people, bro.
Or that
Like,
could be his defense, man. Like I was associated with him, but from this time on, I was not associated. So from the crimes from 2015 until I signed this deal, I was no longer associated with him. So you can charge me forever from 2015.
That's the accountability I'm talking about.
That's
And
my-
that's the
Right.
plea that I'm talking about.
That's my defense.
Right.
So we all agree on that.
So, yeah.
yeah,
We all agree again, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mo.
yeah, bro. Let's go ahead and close
Mo?
out there.
I know
Nigga, man, hey!
it. All right, y'all. This
close
is the
out.
wrap up, man. We love everybody, man. Thanks for Big for coming through to drop off some more of that Kiara wine.
Show.
Tim, love you, big bro.
You already know.
Rhoda, love you, big bro. Peanut, love you, little bro. And yeah, I love everybody watching the show, man. Like, subscribe, ring the bell notification. Legendary People Podcast. What'd you say, Pete?
Legendary People Podcast, Legendary People, Legendary Story. Me a cop is not a victim. Live for y'all.